What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Mets Weekly, episode 32. We've got a few things to talk about regarding the Mets, but then it's family game night, so it's going to be fun. So if you're stressed about the Mets and you want to have some fun, this is the place to be tonight. But now, first order of business is who the hell these people are on the screen. If you don't know already, we'll start off with Tony Metro. Introduce yourselves.
What's up, guys? Tony Metro. Probably heard it a million times. I make videos on Major League Baseball, trade predictions, rumors, give you my thoughts and predictions. I have been slacking a little bit here entering the World Series. I'm going Houston in 6. That's my prediction. So be sure to check out my channel if you just want some Major League Baseball content.
All right. As we see some double texts in the chat, Mets Talk with Hayden.
What's going on, everyone? Mets Talk with Hayden is the name. Raging is the game. I hope we're all doing extremely well. Pretty much I think most of y'all know me by well now. Mets Talk with Hayden. Videos on news, events, predictions, all that great stuff. Regular live streams. I appreciate everyone for tuning into that. Otherwise I want to thank Carson for hosting and LFGM.
All right. El Rhino himself for Spanish speaking.
For Spanish, El Rhino, love that. What's going on, guys? Again, need more armchair GM stuff. Started the Rhino Hour. I'm going to call it a podcast. Legit. It's me just venting. If anything big in sports happens and it's not Mets related, I can just throw it on and throw my 2 cents for the fans, for the friends of the channel. Anything going on in sports, that'll be my little venting area. Let's play a little game tonight.
All right, and Frank About Sports, last but not least.
Frank About Sports, make videos, mostly Mets, sometimes other MLB stuff if there's big stories, hopefully some occasional NBA stuff coming up as the season has gone underway. So thank you for having me, and let's rage about the Mets.
Okay. So this is Mets Weekly. We got to do our diligence. So there's some stories, but there's not many. And a lot of them are, 2 of them are stressful. One of them's like not as stressful, but we'll get into it. I'm sure everybody knows the top story at this moment. The Mets are currently searching for a new president of baseball operations, and the search it's not going well. A huge number of candidates for this job have already withdrawn their names. If you want to list them all, Theo Epstein, Billy Beane, David Stearns, Brandon Gomes, Matt Arnold, Peter Bendix, Michael Giersch, Scott Harris, Mark Sharpio. I mean, the entire world has pretty much rejected us. So the question here, what is the issue? Why does nobody want this job? Why does nobody want to work for the Mets? What is the main issue to the hiring process that the Mets are executing? We'll start with Andrew. What's the problem?
I think this could be an outsider just looking at this team in probably a different direction that he wants to go, and maybe others in the organization doesn't want to go that way. And I'm meaning that if you look at the outsider's perspective, this team is not good. It's not built well. It is not anything well besides Jacob deGrom, Pete Alonso, and Brandon Newman. That's about it. You really can't win a lot of games when you only have 3 good players and the rest of your team is average to below average. And there's no youth. Obviously, you want to develop the prospects coming. All those guys are a couple years away, so you've got nothing coming. So now you have to spend money. When if you look at this team right now, the best idea this team could do, and I know most Mets fans don't want to hear it, this team needs to rebuild. And maybe people who want to come here know that this team cannot win. Obviously, the Braves have owned us. The Marlins are coming. They have plenty of young prospects in pitching. You thought they're pitching now with Sandy. You got a taste of Edward Cabrera. Trevor Rogers pitched this year. They have more coming. So they're the next juggernaut of this division. And what are the Mets going to look like in 2 years? Obviously we have a ton of free agents right now with Stroman and Conforto and by all these guys now. Think about it next year. 2 of our best players could leave with Nemo and Jake. Then boom, you're left with Pete Alonso being your best player on your roster, and that is it. So there could be a lot of these guys want to come in probably want to blow it up because this team needs to be rebuilt the proper way because this team isn't built well. And I guess from either ownership or Sandy's still here, they want to try to win. And also, Cohen kind of opened his mouth and said, hey, 3 to 5 years, you got to win a championship. And fans are going to hold him to it. And, he knows that he doesn't want to do that. And that's maybe what most people want to come to this job and rebuild, kind of a la Josh Burns. Please come here and rebuild this team properly because, God, I can't deal with this team sometimes.
All right. Frank, about sports, what's the issue?
Well, there's a lot of issues going on here. What's very weird is that last year the Mets had this whole search looking for a president of baseball operation, potentially a GM. And it was very similar to this year. Guys were getting denied permission or withdrawing their name. Chris Young comes to mind. Withdrew his name, wants to stay close to his family, took a job with the Texas Rangers. So you think that, okay, it took a long time. We finally got a guy we like in Jared Porter. It was between him and Zach Scott. You were able to get both. And obviously neither one of those ended up working out. So now you're starting from square one. And you thought that with all the struggles we had last year, we know what happened. Maybe we have a better idea of how to handle it, and we'll be able to get the candidate we want and be able to get it in a much more timely manner without making a fool of ourselves with everybody rejecting it and being known to the public, looking like we don't know what we're doing and that we have a job opening that is not one that you want. It seems like it's a job that everyone's like trying to stay away from it. And I think one of the big problems is because there's now 3 times that I've seen this is Sandy Alderson and his son. And now we first saw this with Mike Mayer a couple weeks ago where he said a source told him who would want to be the meat in a Alderson sandwich with Sandy Alderson being the guy above you and his son being the guy below you. So who would want to be in between that? Then you had Michael Marino also have a report talking about, people don't really want to come because of Sandy Alderson. And you had a third reporter that came out with that said because of Sandy. And for me, I think Sandy Alderson should be gone anyway because he is now, in my book, on strike 4 in the matter of a year. Strike 1 was what happened with David Newman, where David Newman was a guy who was in the Mets organization when Sandy was first here, had some sexual harassment claims, still brought back David Newman despite what happened with Mickey Callaway. Then you had the Jared Porter debacle. So now I'll bunch that all into one for Sandy Alderson. Strike 2 was what happened with Jacob deGrom and the way they completely mismanaged that injury. Sandy also comes out and says deGrom has a tear in his elbow. We're like, oh my God, deGrom is a tear. And he goes, no, it's a bruise. It's the ligament. And deGrom says my ligament is fine. So you look like you're completely incompetent. You have no communication with the players. You're not on the same page. Strike number 3 was the debacle in the draft with Kumar Rocker. You have all these other teams passing up on Kumar Rocker, like, oh, we're going to draft Kumar Rocker because we're so smart. And then you didn't sign him because they still don't know what. He says his arm is fine. Mets say not so much. So that's strike 3. And now the fact that once again you're trying to get a president based operations and no one wants to come here, and we've heard from 3 different reporters because of you, that's strike 4. So, but does it come down to like if the Mets got rid of Sandy Alderson, would one of these guys that had said no now say yes? I mean, I'm not sure, but I think that the Mets are continuing to embarrass themselves, and Sandy Alderson is just not helping the problem. The Mets tend to have this reputation of lol Mets, that we all know very well. They continue to embarrass themselves. They continue to be the laughing stock. They continue to just be the one that just gets beat up. And when Sandy Alderson has these debacles, whether it's in the media or the actions that he takes or the things that he says, it just makes the organization look worse and worse. So, and now Steve Cohen, he's talking to Chris Christie, and they're asking car salesmen, and like the Mets are just all over the place right now. It is such a bad look. And right now, I mean, the fact that they might not be able to get anybody and they might have to promote guys that are already in the organization is just the ultimate slap in the face. Like, look how, nobody wants you. Like, there's just nothing intriguing to anybody that wants to take this job. So I think Sandy has to be one of the problems. He should have been gone before. And who else could you really blame? Like, why else would they not want this job? Is it the media? Maybe. But I think now that we've seen it so many times, it has to be something where they don't want to work under Sandy, because when you say president of baseball operations, you're supposed to be the top guy. Sandy, I feel like still would kind of be above you. And if Sandy's not going to be here another year anyway, you might as well just move on. He's not going to be here a long time regardless. So just get someone in here that is not within the organization.
How I look at it with Sandy is that, like, it's kind of like when you're comparing like that off the top of my head, it's like Hakeem Olajuwon when he was with the Rockets, and then you compare him to the Raptors, like the second stint of his career, it's like you're like, nah, it's time to cut it loose. I love what most of what Sandy has done for this organization. I've said this multiple times, but again, like it's time to move on. It's time to move forward with what you want to do with this organization. And he's kind of part of the old model. It was good at that point, but right now it's not. So Hayden, what's the main issue to the hiring process? What's the problem here?
Well, I guess everyone mostly covered it for the most part. I think it really comes down to, honestly, I really couldn't tell you. I mean, I'm really questioning what is it. Obviously, it's New York. That's the first start. New York is a much different market than, I don't know, Milwaukee. Who else was in the picture? I mean, Milwaukee.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, obviously, right? Miami. Those cities. Besides this and LA, those are the two biggest markets out there in terms of the city. So I think you have to deal with the New York media. You have to know how to deal with New Yorkers. Second of all, is it come to the question is because a lot of his predecessors had some issues, whether it was the sexual harassment or the DUIs. Is it that? I think there's a lot of issues with this. But overall, I don't really know what to pinpoint it. Is it just basically they don't want to work with Sandy Alderson? They don't have a good relationship with him? I really don't know. I mean, I'm not a general manager. I'm not a president of baseball operations. But if I was given the job, I would probably turn it down because of Sandy Alderson. So that's honestly the best answer I could really think of.
Okay, Tony Metro, what's the issue here? What are we dealing with?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a few different things. Frank really, spoke well about it. The whole idea of, Bryn Alderson, Sandy Alderson, his son being there. It seems very convoluted and unclear about exactly, who you're going to be reporting to, who you're going to be working for, how long is Sandy Alderson going to be there, and, what exactly is your role going to be, even as president of baseball operations? Like, what does that leave Sandy to do at that point? So that's one of the main issues, I believe. I also think that there are some outside influences that have made this look much worse than it is. And that's been the reporting from people on Twitter who are saying, oh, they got permission. And then, oh, wait, no, they didn't get permission. Oh, wait, yes, they did. But so, the social media aspect has really blown it out of proportion and I think made it look a lot worse than it is. And it kind of follows that old narrative of LOL Mets, let's just pile on them as hard as we can, easy to get clicks. So we always know the media is going to be working against the Mets and the Met fans. So that's an unfortunate part about it. And then I would probably say the last thing, and this is pure, just me being a conspiracy theorist, but I really genuinely am starting to get the feeling that there is a little bit of collusion against Steve Cohen, because we know that a lot of the owners did not want him to come in with all of his money. We know a few of them did not approve him becoming owner of the Mets. And you know what? I think a lot of the other owners are going to make it as difficult as possible for him to succeed. And by placing a competent president of baseball operations or general manager within the Mets organization and taking it from another team's organization, I think they're going to put up as many roadblocks and barriers to make it more difficult on Steve Cohen, knowing that he has the capital and the ability to just outspend everybody. If you combine him with someone that, is an actual competent 21st century baseball mind, I mean, the sky is the limit for this team. So I think it's all three of those things kind of in a big, ugly melting pot right now. And that's why we find ourselves where we are.
Yeah, I mean, what Tony was talking about, like with if you combine him with a 21st century baseball mind, and that was Jared Porter and Zach Scott. Obviously, the first year, the goal was to stay under that luxury tax, and I think they did a good job doing that. But I mean, you just can never know. You can't really undo what Jared Porter did 4 or 5 years ago. So, I mean, I would just say the problem is the Mets. That's what I would say. It's just all of this has to do with the image. And I think highly respected executives are going to have a lot of second thoughts. And the new ownership is here. The spotlight is brighter than it's ever been. And I don't think anybody wants to go down in flames for this organization. and I use this mindset for Cohen. I use this mindset for a lot of for pretty much everybody that comes into this organization. You bought a dumpster fire, so don't be surprised if no one wants to be the fireman to put it out.
If
now
I may
this
just add,
year's
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but I just wanted to add to that, and I can't take credit for this. I don't remember where I heard it exactly.
No,
but-
I think you were like one of the first people to say about that.
Oh no, I was going to mention,
he
unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say, because I am a New Yorker, I consider myself a New Yorker. It's New York maybe does not have the same lure and appeal as it did, say, even 20 years ago. With the age of social media, the ability to get branding and deals, and all the, just ways of putting yourself out there on social media and the internet. I think a lot of people are like, I don't need to go to New York where it snows 4 months out of the year and people are miserable and all the pressure's on you when you have a nice cushy job in Milwaukee or Tampa Bay where the fans really don't care that much if you don't succeed. So I think that might be a part of it. Maybe the Mets are just looking in the wrong areas, and just these people are thinking, look, the risk is not worth the potential reward, even though that reward could be literally make them a king in this city if they could bring this team back.
Yeah, I mean, you look at, obviously it's not completely there yet, but I mean, you kind of look at in New York City what Leon Rose is doing for the Knicks. I mean, that like he's really getting a lot of praise, and he should be, because he's doing an incredible job. Same thing with Tom Thibodeau is there as well. So, I think it was, don't expect, like as I was saying, don't expect anybody to come in here and want to set out the fire that you have pretty much created. And that's not just New York. That's just the Mets, what they've pretty much created in the past 60 years. So, so who really would want to be a part of that as the seat gets hotter and hotter to fix things? And it all comes down to the fact that the Mets are their biggest obstacle. Their biggest obstacle, dear God, is themselves, and nothing will ever change if you keep making it worse. And that's kind of what happened this year. Obviously, that they've handled it better than the previous ownership would. Probably could have done it a little bit better, but it's a lot. You can't keep making it worse, and that's what happened this year. So, if there's any more final thoughts on that, because we only have 2 more topics.
Yeah,
Frank?
I just have one thing that's really interesting, is that we've seen like so many candidates be rumored and turned down. And on the previous Mets Weekly, we said, who do you think is going to get the job? And most of us predicted Josh Burns. And that is a name that this week, Dodgers are eliminated. We haven't seen anything about Josh Burns. We already know Brandon Gomes is a no-go. So I'm wondering, it's like they can't get away to take the job. They're thinking of promoting someone in the organization. Why is there no talk about Josh Burns? I mean, that's what makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
because we talk about such a perfect fit. I mean, it's exactly what this team needs. You want to be the Dodgers. You got a guy from the Dodgers. He has the experience of working with a high payroll, which is something that even Matt Arnold, these other guys, Tampa Bay, they don't have. I mean, they're used to and having the mindset of small market, good value. But the Dodgers know how to spend money, spend it well, while also, like we said, valuing the farm system. And maybe that's another thing that, teams, that's not a very interesting part of the Mets. We talked about the farm system so top heavy, and 3 of your best 5 prospects all are going to play the same position. So, I mean, like, that's another problem that they got to figure out. How are we going to fix the farm system? We have the Robinson Cano contract that we got to figure out. Like, there is a lot of hurdles with the Mets. The whole McNeil thing, what do it bias, Conforto. Like, we talked about in previous episodes, but it's like like a Mets fan said, the situation you're coming into is just so not appealing. And then what? If you don't do well, Steve Coe is going to rat you out on Twitter. He's going to talk bad about you.
Yeah.
Like, we called out the team. So it is very difficult.
And like I've said with Sandy, like you're just never going to get that fair shot with the amount of basically just crap that has been created in the last 60 years. You're going to be put in a fire if you don't do well. And that's kind of how it is in New York as a general. But then there's the Mets, who are, in my theory, not even real, like a hologram. And it's just like, you just never know how they're going to react to that. And that's sort of uncertainty of how dangerous it is to make the wrong move or something that doesn't work out. It's unappealing. And I wouldn't want that job either. Obviously my passion for the team, I'd be like, okay, let's do this, trade everybody, get this guy out of here, send James McCann to Korea. But again, like mental state, no one's going to find this job completely appealing, especially with the history that has revolved to the Mets just completely trying and failing over and over and over again. Yeah. Okay. So now let's move on to the next piece of news, which is actually some good news, which is crazy. And take it how you do, but I'd say it's some good news. The Mets have announced that Jeremy Hefner will be coming back as the pitching coach in 2022. It seemed like some of the players actually had some influence with this decision, which I do like. So with this shakeup for the the shakeup that's so-called coming for the Mets, even though it's moving very slowly right now. What are the thoughts on Hefner returning? So he's probably going to be the only constant from last year. So what are the thoughts here? We'll start with Frank. What do you think about Jeremy Hefner?
Well, I think it's pretty interesting. One of the more interesting aspects of it is the fact that the Mets also still do not have a manager. And you would think that, sometimes a manager would have a certain pitching coach they prefer. And it's kind of like if you're taking the shot, you're going to get Jeremy Hefner as your pitching coach. So, and Hefner did do a pretty good job. I mean, you want to keep a guy that the pitchers want to work with. I kind of compare it to like an offensive coordinator in football. Like you want to have the same system year in, year out. You don't want to, keep changing philosophies. There's nothing Mets have to do to get another hitting coach. So, I mean, like, again, it's a really hard job because there are so many questions that have to be answered. And the one thing that, like, I don't know if it's fair to Hefner per se, if it was more just like the Mets being bad in other areas, but the way that Carlos Carrasco pitched, we know he had to get a procedure done. That's another thing. Bad job by Sandy, bad job by everybody else. And then another thing that is a problem is that Taijuan Walker also struggled in the second half of the season. So if you're going to be a good pitching coach, you would think that you have good pitchers. But I think the starting pitching was one of the Mets' problems as the year progressed, where, you're giving up too many runs. And then since the offense wasn't doing good, you weren't going to be able to perform well. The only guy you had pitch well for you game in, game out was Marcus Stroman, who is also a free agent. Nothing the Mets have to figure out. So for the most part, Hefner did do a good job. Obviously, we saw a good full season from Edwin Diaz with people in the crowd. So that was pretty good. But, I mean, other than that, you got to reward the guys that did do a good job. And you feel like all in all, he did do a good job because in the beginning of the season, the Mets pitching was phenomenal. I mean, it's the main reason why they stayed in first place for so long. So I don't know if it was more so injury, just how bad the Mets were with their training staff and keeping guys healthy, or if maybe there was something going on in that second half of the season where the pitching wasn't quite as good.
Okay, Tony Metro, what are the thoughts on Hefner returning?
Yeah, I've said it here before, and I'll say it again. For me, hitting coaches and pitching coaches, really, in my opinion, I just want them to be liked by their players. I mean, they obviously do play a role, and Jeremy Hefner showed that he clearly knows what he's doing. The pitching was pretty solid for the most part this year until we started to have to really dip into that depth, and we started getting, less quality pitchers and, stuff like that. But I think the fact that multiple players came out, reached out to the front office or whoever was in charge of that and asked for Hefner to remain speaks volumes about how much they like this guy, probably how good of a communicator he is. And for me, I'm sold on that right away. Kind of goes back to the whole thing with Chili Davis in the beginning of the season. I think a lot of the guys really like Chili, and the old saying, the grass is not always greener on the other side, and that was clear with Hugh Quattlebaum coming in. So for me, you know what? I want these guys to have a hitting coach and a pitching coach that they can relate to, that they can communicate well with, and just are, have mutual respect and, even go on a limb and say a friendship with them. And it seems Jeremy Hefner's done that. So, yeah, I'm stoked for him to be coming back.
Okay. Andrew, what are your thoughts on Jeremy Hefner coming back?
I mean, I think Frank and Tony have already said. I mean, yeah, it's good if they have the great relationship. The pitching pitched well in the first half. Obviously, kind of fell off in the second half. Was that because injuries and Jake leaving, and then everybody kind of got out of their own role? Again, some familiarity in the clubhouse is good to see. Again, more importantly, let's get the manager. Again, the manager thing's a little weird. Now he has to come in and Hefner's there, like Frank said. But again, if it's good, if it continues to get the pitchers happy, keeps the pitchers happy, it works for me.
Okay, Hayden, what is the deal with Jeremy Hefner? What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I don't think it was really much of a surprise. Obviously, Jeremy Hefner has done an astounding job this season with the Mets. He is responsible partially for a lot of our pitching success with the starting rotation, with the bullpen. I really like what he's been doing with Jacob deGrom. We've seen Jacob deGrom really turn into someone else the last 3 years, or more than that, theoretically. So I really like what he's doing with him. You know, we saw Marcus Stroman, we saw Taijuan Walker, we saw Aaron Loup. We saw a lot of these guys really pitch extremely well, and I think Hefner was responsible from that. He's a guy who is deeply invested into analytics. That's something the Mets want to look more into, obviously. And yeah, obviously there's really no complaint. It's good that you got this out of the way early. Don't get me wrong. There would have been probably 29 other baseball teams wanting permission to speak with him. So it's good the Mets got it out of the way. And, you know, Hefner, he's going to have a lot of work to do, especially with a guy by the name of Jacob deGrom. I think we've all heard of him. He's going to have to do a lot of work with deGrom. deGrom, we all know he can't be pitching 100 miles per hour. So he's going to be very vital this offseason to working with deGrom this offseason, this spring training, to try and see if what Jacob deGrom could change differently. So I think it's great that Hefner is staying around.
Okay. So here's our final story, which as for just talking, and then we will get to family game night. All right. Michael Conforto is now a free agent. Now, coming off of a rough year, the Mets reportedly are going to extend a qualifying offer to Conforto. He will most likely reject it. Now, there has been a report floating around that Scott Boras will be seeking possibly more than Springer got. So, like, I don't know, $200 million. Now, that report does seem that it came out before the season started. It's kind of just recycled info. So we don't know if it's changed, but you really never know with the satanic Boras camp. So now let's say Conforto officially rejects the qualifying offer. Do you think the Mets should just cut off negotiations? Should they do the exact same thing they did with Zach Wheeler? Hayden, what should they do? Should they cut him off?
I have a great relationship with Michael Conforto at Lone Depot Park. Yeah, obviously it's going to be really tough. You really hate to see this guy walk. He has been in the franchise since 2015. He's pretty much one of your longest guys that you've had. You talk about this chemistry, clubhouse guy. He's like one of the presidents in the clubhouse for whatever they do in there. So it would really suck to see him go as a personality. However, I want to win. We know that Michael Conforto has Scott Boras as an agent. I respect Scott Boras. He really fights for his guys, but he is a pain in the behind. He's a guy, as we know, who more so convinces his guys to go for the free agent market so they could hit money. He did it for Strasburg. He did it for Harper. And it's likely he's going to do it for Conforto now. Like Martin said, I think he also picked up Simeon. Marcus Simeon, I think, announced today that he's going to be working with Boras this offseason. So that's another big guy there. So Scott Boras is going to be very busy this offseason with Conforto. And obviously, Conforto, he's going to get a lot of hits. There's really not many outfielders on the market. There's not many left-handed bats on the market. So easily, I think Conforto could easily get picked up. My prediction was the Seattle Mariners, but I think there will be at least a dozen teams throwing good offers at him. Conforto wants $200 million. Well, I don't think we can give that to him, unfortunately. So personally, I could see them trying to work out some deal, whether it's 2-3 years million, a 2-3 year deal, ranging anywhere from 18 million. I think that's really the most you could see. You could try to work with him. he talks about, wanting to take the hometown discount, and, you see him at Citi Field and he's crying his last home game. So take the qualifying offer. If you're really that passionate about your team, your city, your fan base, take the qualifying offer. Syndergaard's a different story, but the point is he's taking it. So yeah, overall, I would like to say no, but maybe you could try to finagle some smaller contract on the side. Otherwise, I'm going to go yes, cut it off.
All right, Tony, what do you do here? If he rejects the qualifying offer, do you cut off negotiations? Do you say goodbye to Conforto?
No, I mean, I wouldn't just straight up cut off negotiations. I'd like to see if there's some way we can find a deal that works out for both of us. I understand from Conforto's perspective, not wanting to do a qualifying offer and have that uncertainty entering next year. So I totally get it. Every player plays for this to hit free agency and try to get that big payday and that, long-term assurance that, they're going to be on a team and, you obviously risk injury and all these kinds of things. Well, unfortunately, Conforto had a really rough year. I don't want to see the Mets extending him for a huge contract like we were all discussing after 2020. I think $100 million is probably the max I'm willing to go over 4 or 5 years. I mean, even that is kind of pushing it for me, but he's shown he could live up to that. I just don't think he's going to go for that, especially with Boris as his agent. They're going to be starting their negotiation and asking price, I think, at least $175 million, if not more. It won't get there, I don't think, but that's where it'll start. And just after seeing him this year, and for me seeing him throughout his career be a bit of a streaky player, it's just not something I think I want to commit to long term, especially when there are some other viable free agents out there that play the same position. Adam Duvall is a little bit older, but still, obviously had a great season for the Braves. There's Nick Castellanos, who is not as good of an outfielder defensively as Conforto, but obviously Mash is one of the best hitters in baseball. So, maybe it's best the Mets go and kind of do what the Knicks are doing right now, and that's finding that veteran stopgap for 2 to 3 years and, just plugging him in for the time being and trying to get the best out of them, like the Derrick Rose on their team. And you know what, maybe you still get something out of them, and hopefully that's the case. And then you'll eventually, hopefully, have some prospects ready to debut and take over for them. Maybe kind of a better example might be like the Curtis Granderson deal. I believe it was 4 years. I don't remember, was it $60 or $90 million that he got on that deal? I don't know if you guys remember, but that's something I might be more inclined to do than committing long-term to Conforto, despite, his age and, his potential. I just would feel more comfortable with like a smaller term, short-term stopgap.
Kind of look up the deal that Curtis got, because I know it was a bargain. I know it was. It was a 4-year deal.
I think it was 66 or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, it was a pretty good contract.
I mean, will Adam Duvall go for that coming off a huge year? I don't know, but he is also 33. So, I mean, I don't think he can expect a whole lot better than that. But, it just, for me, it's like, do we want to commit to a long-term deal to Conforto that could be upwards of $100 million and go through what we just went through this year and throughout many other times during his career? I don't know.
Okay. Andrew, you're the GM. You're the president of baseball operations because we don't have one. So are you cutting off negotiations if he rejects the qualifying offer?
I'm not cutting negotiations, but, again, like I said, there's a price that I'm going to cap it at. I'm going to be a Sandy ball here. There's a number that I have. If you want to go, if Boris wants to get you more than that somewhere else, we'll see you later. I think you need to, again, you have to be in the conversation. I think that's one thing, that be in the conversation for everybody. But if the price gets out of hand for a guy who, has a low batting average, hits some, less clutch homers, doesn't show up with runners in scoring position, then, you can bring him in if you want. And if he wants to come back, again, hometown discount, qualifying offer, you want some stability, you want years. So, hey, he's got his girlfriend, he's probably going to start a family hopefully soon. So he's going to want some kind of money down the line. So meet 4 or 5 years and 20-something million. I don't particularly think he's going to go for that. I think he's going to go for more. But again, I'd be in the conversation until the numbers start reaching Springer and north of Springer money. And then I'm probably walking away.
Yeah, I don't think the Mets are going to be so hesitant with the AAV. I don't think that's going to be the thing. I think it's going to be the years that he wants and the years that they want. And that's what I think is going to be the clash between the Mets and Conforto that could possibly be that falling out to him going to another team and not coming back. Frank, would you cut off negotiations if Conforto rejects the qualifying offer?
No, I wouldn't either. But like Andrew said, I also do have a price. I think the way I look at it, my best deal, if I'm Pawn Stars, the best deal I can give you, 6 years, 120 million. I know that's 20 million AAV. Exactly 20. If he doesn't take it, try to get better. I mean, if he gets much better than that, then you live with it. I mean, you try to keep him because he's the homegrown guy. But if it does get to an outrageous number, there is just no point doing it. But one thing I will say for Scott Boras going the other way is last year with Jackie Bradley Jr. as one of his clients, he had a crazy asking price, both years and money. And I said, listen, I like Jackie Bradley, defensive center fielder, but not for that price. I don't think he's getting that. And Jackie Bradley and Boras held out for a really long time. He didn't get signed until I think March or February. It was during spring training. Milwaukee picked him up. Nothing close to what the original report was, what he was asking for. So if Scott Boras goes that route, Michael Conforto, and Conforto is on the market a really, really long time and nobody's signing him, then maybe you could get him for a bargain deal after everybody else has given their big money away, whether they went after a Trevor Story or whoever they went after, whether it was Castellanos or it was Starling Marte. All these other teams have, spent all their money and no one else is really looking to give out any more big contracts. So then you can get Conforto on a much more reasonable deal. It's something to consider. I wouldn't mind Duvall or the Chris Taylor or, there's plenty of guys out there. And if you want to move Nimmo over, you want to move maybe McNeil over to right field, get a little weird, you could. But, there are some things to consider. But everyone has a price, It's something the famous $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase would say back in the day. Everybody's got a price. So, I feel the same way with Conforto. If a National League East team offers a crazy contract, my price will go up a little bit because
Braves.
If the Braves give him a crazy contract, my price will go up a little bit because I can't take another, like you said in the beginning, Wheeler situation, have Conforto, beat us up, 20 times a year. That wouldn't be fun at all. That would just be added pain. But that's the way I would handle it.
Okay. I really thought I was going to be the unpopular opinion here. I mean, I don't think they should cut off negotiations at all if he rejects the qualifying offer. And I'm going to put, the analytics, the expected crap and the revenge tour campaign aside. And we've talked about this before. After the Mets missed out on Springer last offseason, the main idea was kind of wrapped around the strong possibility of extending Conforto. That was kind of what they were looking to invest in. Now, with the season he's had, his value's obviously gone down. But like I just hinted before, please do not do the same thing that you did with Zach Wheeler. Please, I'm begging you. At least make an effort to make a second offer. Conforto is at least worth that type of respect for what he has been what he has been for his career with the Mets. Now, I just, offer him a short-term deal, see what the demands are. And if you can't come to agreement, then you offer to pay and send Boras to a nursing home and you move on. So listen, if he doesn't play a single game with the Mets again, at least end it on a good and mutual terms. Because I do recall the Mets offered Zach Wheeler the $19 million qualifying offer. He turned it down. Brody said, "Fuck you, you're not worth it." But he managed to spend more than the AAV that Zach Wheeler got on Rick Porcello, Michael Wacha, and Dellin Betances in that same offseason, by the way. So, given the fact that the Mets never seem to get their first choice in free agency, I do not want to see what the makeup plan is. At least just make an effort with Conforto to not cut it off after the qualifying offer. I know Boras is a pain in the ass, but at least try. He deserves to at least at least have somewhat of an offer that's not a qualifying offer. He deserves that as a Mets player, which he has been good. If you want to debate that, if he's been good for the Mets. Okay, so that's pretty much all of our topics for today. Now, don't panic. We're just going to play a game here. So that's going to be the rest of our stream. It is game night, as it is the off season, so there's not as many topics going around. So we are going to play a game called Guess That Met. Now, the way that this works, it is kind of a 20 questions game of somebody who is the teller, and the point system and everything that will go differently. I have a graphic that I'm going to pull up here to show everybody how this will all work. And I'm going to obviously put some other stuff up here. So 25 yes or no total questions that will be asked per round to the teller. Players can take a guess at the player at any time, but if they get it wrong, they will be eliminated from that round. Now, once 25 questions have been asked, the remaining participants will get their final guess. If no one guesses the player and all participants are eliminated, the teller will receive the point. The first to 8 points wins. Now, those are our rules. If anybody has any, technicality questions, and we'll move on. I do need to push over something. Because as a graphics designer, we can't go empty-handed. Let's see if I can get this going. Wait, hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay.
Oh God, two analytics nerds.
That's offensive. Okay. Let me put that here. So 25 questions can be asked per round. I don't know who should go first. Yeah, there's our scoreboard. Hopefully my computer does not lag out of this thing. So that would be freaking awesome. Now, so as random of Mets as you can possibly think of, I would try to stump people as much as you can. Chat, you guys can make the decision of who you guys should be who should be the teller first, and 25 yes or no questions to try and guess which Met they are talking about. Who should go first? You have me, you have Tony Metro, you have Hayden, you have El Rhino himself, or Frank About Sports. Anybody have a suggestion? If we don't have a suggestion, we're going to go alphabetically. I don't know. Frank should go first. He's going to come up with somebody in the 60s.
Exactly. I think, Frank
exactly.
should be disqualified just for the knowledge.
Go back. There's so many.
If you guys recognize the counter in this graphic, that is the same counting software that I used for the Lowell Mets stream. I know. Okay.
So what was it again? It's 2 yes or no questions. That was the rule.
It's 25 yes or no questions total asked throughout everybody's turn. So you come up with somebody. Andrew asks a question. That's question 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 20 questions throughout the group.
20 questions per player. Is that how it goes?
Per round. 25
per
questions round. Total. So Andrew asks question 1. Hayden will ask question 2. I'll ask question 3. Tony asks question 4. Anybody can guess at any point. So, but if they get it wrong, they're eliminated from that round, and we continue with everybody that's remaining. It might sound confusing, but it's you'll be good
along the
way. Okay. You'll get the hang of it. So I think we're gonna go. Okay, so yes or no questions. I think we'll start with Tony Metro. You can ask the first yes or no question about Frank's player.
All right. Is he a pitcher?
No.
Okay. So that is that. Perfect. Okay. Andrew, yes or no question?
Has this player made an All-Star team?
No. I never will.
Okay.
Okay. Hayden.
Is he a current player?
Yes.
Okay. Does he bat right-handed?
Yes.
Okay. Tony, back to you.
Is he a current player?
Yes, that was asked already. Weren't you
That was
listening?
answered already. You can
Oh, I'm
answer.
sorry.
It.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Has he been with the Mets for more than 5 years?
I think so.
You think so? Come on.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? What are we doing? He is or he wasn't?
I would say yes.
Oh, jeez.
I'll double check it for you though.
Oh, come on. Frank about knowledge over
Yes,
here.
yes,
Come on.
yes. He has been with Mets more than 5 years. Yes.
Okay. Andrew, question 6.
Does he play in the outfield?
No.
Okay. Hayden, question 7.
Is he a starter?
I hope not. But he has started games before as a Met.
Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Question 8. Can he play multiple positions?
Yes.
Okay. Tony.
Is he a liability in the field?
No.
Okay. Andrew.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said he bats right-handed, right? You already
Right.
answered that?
He's
Okay.
A right-handed non-all-star on the Mets. Why is it? Is he on the left side of the infield?
He could play both sides.
Not a yes or no question, but
Okay, wait.
take it. It's
Is
fine.
predominantly started on the left side of the infield.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hayden.
Does his jersey number have 1 digit on it?
No, I think it's double. I think it's double. Yeah, it's double.
Okay. Is he guaranteed to be on the Mets roster next year? Is he under contract?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
I think Andrew's cheating.
What?
I think
And you said he's been on the Mets for
He's been on this 5. I had an idea who it was, but now you're like completely throwing me off.
I had an idea too, but then he said 5 years. Okay.
Yeah,
You
that
said he's been on the
completely
Mets
threw
for
me
5
off.
years?
Yeah.
What?
Why? Who the hell is this dude? Jesus, that's the first question.
That's right.
Who's not under contract? Who the? What?
All right,
Yeah.
Tony, you're up.
Does he have facial hair? It's like, guess who?
Yeah. Yes.
He does have facial hair.
Mhm.
Okay.
Actually, no, he doesn't. No, I lied. He doesn't.
What?
He doesn't.
No, he didn't.
Okay. No facial hair.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Andrew.
Does he? Okay. Does he have good batting average?
No.
Okay. I've like. Okay. Who the?
Okay.
Okay, wait. So we agreed that he was acquired this past offseason? Is what we
He's
said?
been. All right, I'll give you a pretty easy clue. He's been on the Mets multiple times. As recently as this year. I mean, how much easier can I make it now?
Are you kidding? Oh, are you kidding? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Hayden,
Why
was
do
that
I
your
feel
question? Like,
Oh man.
what was your question? It was like, so he's been with them multiple times.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's Hayden too.
Yeah.
Was he born in the United States?
No.
Fuck, that destroys mine. Let's see. So he's not on the Mets' current roster. Oh, God.
If we know who it is, can we jump in, or we gotta wait for our turn?
If you have a guess, you can shout
I'll-
it out if you know it.
Why do I? Okay, no, then I'm gonna sit back. I'll see another question. And
Okay.
I think I do who it is, but I want to see what you ask.
Oh God, I have.
You can't. Be
Is
that
he? I have no idea. Okay.
We have a 2-hour show, Mets fan. Come on.
Yeah. I
Was he
know.
ever? Was he ever traded by the Mets?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Right-handed hitting infielder, not born in the U.S., double-digit number, had multiple stints with the Mets and played with them as recently as this year.
Yeah.
What, Frank? Are you kidding me?
This guy pulls out. If it's a meme, I think I know who it is, but I'll wait till Tony asks the question.
Is he a? Oh my God. Was he on? Was he ever on a Mets playoff roster?
No.
All right, so if I guess, I'm out for the round, right?
Yeah, if you guess, you're out for the round, or you can, you know.
You know what? He was in the chat. Was it goddamn Tovar?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was. Zero's got it before all. Yeah.
Zero. Like I'm like, and the more I'm like,
Yeah.
bad batting average too. And as soon as you said 2 stints with the Mets, I'm like, did he
But he
really?
never had stints with the Mets. He was acquired in 2020 in the offseason.
No,
Going
he,
into-
with the
He
Mets
says he said he
signed
wasn't
with
under
the Mets in
contract.
2007.
We can't get rid of him. We
Yeah,
can't
this guy-
get rid of
He
him.
was on the Mets in 2011, 2013, 2014. I mean, this guy kept coming back a million times.
Yeah, as soon as he said 2 stints, I'm like, and I saw Zuri say it. I'm like,
Yeah.
All right,
it's gotta
so
be
so,
Tovar.
so we're going troll mode. Okay. All
Okay,
right,
I got a
see.
few of those in the back. I got a few of those in the back pocket when I need it.
We said it could be any
Okay.
year, right? Or
It could be any Met.
Any Met,
Oh, okay.
anybody has touched.
Don't pull any 60s out, Frank. I know you have that knowledge.
I thought about it, but no, I was a guy that we got
Yeah,
some
no,
questions out of him. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we'll go to Hayden next.
Hayden. Okay.
We'll go to Hayden next. So let us know when you're all ready.
I want to get to 20. You're getting pretty. I don't know if you can ask 20 questions about a player. You know?
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can get 20.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I know
like, you have,
one
like,
of mine. I'm
multiple-
definitely. You guys are going to 20. There's
Okay.
no
Alright,
way you guys
Hayden.
get mine.
Hayden, who you got here? You got anybody yet? Let us know.
You come back. I don't have anyone yet.
I got.
You don't have anybody yet? Okay.
No.
Andrew, we'll go to you. Let us know.
All right. Let's see. I'll start off with the easy. I'll go easy and I'll progressively get harder. So I'll start with I got my guy. Who's going first?
I think we'll start. Hayden, you can ask the first question.
Is he a current player?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll go next. Let's see. He's not a current player.
Not a current player.
Is he a pitcher?
No.
No. Okay.
So we say not a
Tony
current
Metro.
player. You mean like retired or just is on the
He's
Mets?
retired?
He's retired. This guy's retired.
Retired. Okay. Tony Metro.
Did he play for the Mets in the last 10 years?
Yes.
Was he right-handed or left-handed?
Well, that's not a yes or no question.
That's not a way.
Either
Oh,
or. It's an either or.
Is he right-handed?
No.
Hayden.
Have you ever played in an all-star game? Or made an all-star team?
Yes.
Okay.
I know it.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, Mets All-Stars are not many to pick from.
Yeah, I think I know it.
Is he an outfielder?
No. I'm gonna go no.
And
No,
did you
don't
say he
worry.
was an all-star?
He was an All-Star, yes.
Okay, and he's retired. Yeah. Can I guess?
If you want, if you remember, if you guess and you get it wrong, you're out for the round.
I'm gonna say Carlos Beltran.
Nope.
Fuck.
He said it's
Oh.
not.
He said an outfielder.
Yeah, he's not an
Oh, he said
outfielder.
not an outfielder?
Oh.
Not an outfielder.
That's tough. Oh, he's in shame now. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait,
That was good.
Frank.
That's me getting eliminated.
Is the jersey number a single digit?
No.
Okay, Hayden.
Was he on the Mets when they won the pennant?
Yeah.
I said.
Yes.
Okay.
And then just to
I think
reiterate,
Frank realizing how easy this really was, and
the last question, we said he did not play on the Mets in the last 10 years.
All
Or
right, you know
he did?
what? I'm
he did play in the last 10 years.
I'm gonna guess.
Frank wants to hop in. Let's see.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's my buddy Todd freaking Frazier.
No.
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 He said he
I don't know
said
he was
he
on there.
left-handed.
Was he on?
Frazier wasn't on the 15 team.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, he's on the-
Oh.
Oh well.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's just me and Hayden.
And me and you and Hayden, yep. Yeah, this is an easy one. I mean, I thought this was.
Hayden, you can go.
So we said that he was an infielder. Okay.
Yep.
2015 Mets.
Oh, it's so obvious.
Did he happen to make any errors in the 2015 World Series? Any big errors that costed them anything?
I mean, I don't know if his OAA went down, so I would say yeah.
God, you're a fucking troll. Okay.
I think Hayden's got it. Like, it made that pretty. That last
I
question got
have
him.
one. I have
That-
one guy, but
Okay.
okay. Was he traded to the Mets?
No.
Go ahead.
You're up.
It was Daniel Murphy.
Yep.
Let's go! The OAA. The OAA got me. As soon as I said, did he make any specific bad errors? You were like, well, his OAA. And I think I tweeted to you guys a couple days ago that Daniel Murphy was like in like the negative 60 crap.
But also, if you
Do
think
it.
about it, Mets All-Star infielders in the last 10 years, I mean, legit, it's been what, Murphy and Shithead? So it's really your two options.
I forgot you said All Star. Okay, that was just. I was thinking Kelly Johnson. That was what
I was thinking Lucas Duda for a second.
That's it, dude. Is a good one.
That
Cespedes
was-
with the blunder. I mean, you got options. All-Star that made on.
I was going to say Duda, but then
I
I,
forgot
was
you
like,
said All-Star.
OAA. I'm going Murphy.
All right. So
Okay.
you're good. That was the easy one. That's
I don't know why I
the
thought
right
Frazier's on the 15 team.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, Fred. That
All
was
right, I got one, Mets fan. I'm
All right. Tony is up.
gonna turn the temperature up a little bit. This is gonna be a little bit more difficult, I think. Than not more difficult than Wilfredo Tovar.
yeah. That was
I
me.
think
You
it'll be
don't guess
close.
Eddie Med. He was on the current team.
Oh,
It'll be close.
dude, trust me. I got one saved. I got one when I need a easy win. None of y'all are getting this one, but let's go.
All right, go ahead. Open the questioning. Let's start with Frank.
All
All right. Is he born in the United States?
Yes.
Okay. Was his name ever brought up on an episode of Mets Weekly?
I'm gonna say no. Highly unlikely.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn.
Hayden.
Hayden.
The infield.
Yes.
Okay. Did he play in the 21st century for the Mets?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Frank, you're up.
Is he a left-handed hitter?
Yes.
Okay. Andrew?
Was he on the right side of the infield?
Yes.
Okay.
God. Okay. Hayden?
Oh, he's born in the States. Well, I like that casting.
Is he a power hitter?
Your termination of power hitter is not as everybody
Yeah,
else.
Yeah,
So
we've had some trouble with it. Yeah.
Does he rip anywhere from 30 to home runs a season?
I'd say by definition he'd be classified as a power hitter. By definition, I'd say
by definition of power hitter. Okay.
Oh my God! What Merlin just said in the chat is true. Bob Melvin to the Padres.
Oh damn.
Oh no!
Seriously?
Yeah, that's
Uncle
true.
Steve,
Wow.
how the
Oh, and Uncle Stevie just tweeted to Jack Ramsey. Oh, wow.
yeah,
Jack
favorite.
Ramsey said, I think we all deserve to quiet down the Mets front office after yesterday. Should be some news/names that drop tomorrow. And Steve Cohen said, I can't wait to hear.
There we
Oh,
go.
boy, we
Oh,
can't
there
have
we go.
one peaceful day, can we?
No, one
The
peaceful
manager we
damn
all
day.
wanted that we thought is not going to leave Oakland, leaves Oakland, and Steve Cohen is busy tweeting. So just add that to the list of misery.
Okay,
Very
is that... Ay, Jesus.
Who's up? Is it me or Frank? Question was.
I think I'm up, but I'm
Mets
just
fan.
so pissed off.
Okay.
Chat.
Power hit in America.
Whose turn?
I thought it was
Mets
Frank.
fan.
No, I think it's my turn.
Okay. Yeah. I think it was
Okay.
Frank. Power hitting.
Was he ever an All-Star?
No.
No All-Star. Okay.
Okay.
Why do I feel like I know this?
Okay. Did he play on the Mets for more than 2 years?
He played in 2 different seasons with them. We had 2 stints.
Oh. Okay.
Is he a first baseman?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I think I have my name, but let's see.
Frank, you got one?
I think is it Hayden's turn?
Yeah, I think it's Hayden.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Hayden?
Yeah.
I'm so lost in this, honestly.
I've lost it.
Was he born in the United States? I have to
That was the first question.
Yeah.
Frank
He
asked it.
Does he have double-digit numbers on his jersey?
Yes.
Yes.
While a member of the Mets, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Was he managed by Terry Collins?
He was.
Okay.
Am I up? Okay. Did he ever play for the Florida Marlins?
Yes. Oh, you slick son of a
Can I guess? Because I know who it is.
Slick
Oh,
son of a
crap.
bitch.
It's Mike
No,
Jacobs, isn't it? Isn't it Mike Jacobs?
It is. Drum roll, please.
Wait, we don't even have 20 questions.
Yeah, we don't have 25 questions. So unless it is Mike Jacobs.
Mike Jacobs.
Damn right.
Mike Jacobs?
When you said power hitter and right side, why did that the first? I thought it was Delgado. When you said no All Star games, it was gonna be Delgado. Or
Jacobs
I
hit
was-
his home run in
I
his
had-
first career at bat. and then got traded for Delgado, and then eventually came back, played with the Mets for 7 games under Terry Collins' stewardship.
Oh God! See, I was thinking I had Nick Evans. I had
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good
Luis
shout.
Castillo.
Yeah, but he wasn't a power hitter. It's a power hitter. He's not a power hitter.
Oh, I
He's a
didn't
contact
really
hitter.
pay
Do you
attention.
feel
to
it
that
was
standard.
fair? I said by definition he'd be classified as
a power hitter.
but,
Yeah,
he actually had
Okay.
100 career home runs, which I didn't realize.
No, he did
and
have
carved out a
On the
decent
dot,
career.
100 on the dot.
100 on the dot.
That's cool.
I should have asked if he had any PED scandals. I should have.
PD scandal.
2008 for the Marlins, he hit 32 bombs and
Yeah,
had
I
93
remember.
ribbies, 812 OPS.
I mean, I told Frank to make a video. He was in one of the videos. I told Frank to make.
My Jacobs wasn't a video of mine.
Basically, like peak Michael Conforto right there.
I totally forgot what the 2010s did though. I remember
Yeah,
the
that was like when I said, yeah,
so short. Wow.
2 years with the Mets, and I'm like, all right, let me confirm. And he said right-handed, right side of the infield. I'm like, okay. And then
Yeah, you were on it, Andrew.
I am filled with useless information.
Well done,
so-
sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Hayden, unless you got someone, I've got someone.
Sure, fire away. I'll try my best.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Yes.
see how this goes.
I'm gonna start with is he a pitcher?
No.
Okay.
Is he an infielder?
Good.
Could.
Okay.
What was the answer?
Some
He is.
He is an
Okay.
infielder. Okay.
Okay.
Does he play on the left side of the infield?
No.
Is he an active player?
No.
Okay, I'm
Is
gonna
he-
actually go. I'm gonna go with a question I actually just asked. Was he managed by Terry Collins?
He was.
Okay.
Is his jersey number single digit?
With
The Mets.
With the Mets, yeah. Everything is Met related, or should be.
what was the question? Was it double or single? What was the
Yeah.
question?
Single or double digit number.
Double.
Well, okay. Did he play? Let's look at the position. Is he a second baseman?
Main position, no, but I don't see why you couldn't throw him out there as an alternate if there's an injury,
Oh, okay. So,
but
okay.
more so not a second baseman. I don't think he's ever played many games at second.
Has he had surgery? Has he been injured a lot? I mean, that doesn't
Not to
narrow
my-
much down when you're talking about the Mets, but
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge.
no. Okay. All right.
Did he retire as a Met?
I don't want to give it. No.
Was he on the Mets before 2015?
No.
So 16 or 17.
They say he's left-handed. Was that a question? Or
Yeah, we didn't ask that. Yeah.
oh, we didn't ask that. Okay, is he left-handed?
He is.
Okay. Is he a first baseman?
He is.
Okay. Management. Oh, is it me or is it Frank? Who's that?
I think I got
I just
this.
remember-
Or no, it's Tony. Isn't Tony?
Yeah. Is he a power hitter? By your definition.
He's not a power hitter by Hayden's definition.
So it's not Peter Alonso, so we
It's
can
not
get that.
shithead.
Yeah, it's not
All right.
Okay.
If this is a yes, I think I know who it is.
Okay.
Did he ever play for the Dodgers?
Oh, I think I know who he's talking about.
Yes.
Is it James Loney?
Fuck.
Oh, you
Oh my
son of-
God.
Bitch,
Okay,
you
that
Loney
was.
couldn't play second base.
You're a
Yeah, you said yeah. I
No
was
way
like,
you can play second.
I
He can barely play
thought
third.
he never played second base. He mainly played first.
All right.
Yeah, but nobody would ever put like even in an emergency.
exactly. I'm like, I was so confused, but then when you
That's what threw
said,
me off.
yeah, I was.
See,
One of my
I
questions was
had
gonna be,
James.
Did he ever
Loney-
play
He's
NL West?
taking reps at second base.
I had when you said
had-
left-hander, and then after the World Series, I'm like, okay, who was the lefty? And I like, Ike Davis was gone, and I'm like, those guys, Duda was like there, but I was like, when you said not a power hitter, I'm like, oh yeah, the wild card. Didn't Loney start in the wild card game?
Dude.
Yeah. I had.
Ooh, Knicks are hot.
Let's go. I should have the game up real quick.
Okay.
Pens are getting killed. so.
Yeah, I had like my three guys I had left were Loney. I had Josh Satin, but then you said he was
Just
left-handed.
left-handed. That's a shame.
I had
Adrian
Eric
Gonzalez was
Campbell.
on my mind.
That's another good
Eric
one.
Campbell.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have done that.
And then I think I had another guy.
I'll be right back.
Good job, Andrew, for getting that. I did not expect everyone to get that because he
I
played
had,
for
I
Met.
had Adrian Gonzalez. That's who I had.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Mm.
The
All
second
right,
baseman that threw me off.
Mm.
He's taking reps at second base. He started games at second.
I think,
Not-
I think he has played second base. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't play second
it's-
at all.
It says he's played a dozen games, 13 games, unlucky 13 at second. So it's
Oh,
like,
Raptors team, I'm-
Hey. Okay. I think we'll just wait for Andrew.
No, we need to get some points. Go without him, quick.
fucking.
We gotta catch up.
Okay.
It's your turn, right? You got it,
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, I am going to troll so hard right now.
probably going to do a lot
Yeah,
of
I don't see James
one
Harden
from like
playing second base.
bench dad who played like one game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, sorry, I'm back. Or what
I want
what-
to get the point. I mean,
I have my point.
So-
Honestly, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this will be fun.
Oh boy.
This will be a fun one.
No, it won't.
Yep, I'm doing this one. All right. You can ask away.
All right, I'll open it up. Is he a infielder?
Sometimes.
Okay, no, it's gotta be the primary position. That's what we gotta base it off. What's the primary position of the player?
Yes, but it's utility. Yes, that's the primary position.
Okay. Was he on the 06 team?
He was not. Not at
Okay.
I have a question. Is he a lefty killer?
all. By all means, no.
Okay.
Not at all. I knew where you were going with that.
Exactly. I think we all went to this. We all knew where you
Yeah.
thought you were gonna be.
Okay, wait. So what question did you guys have? Don't mind.
All right. What questions were asked? You had he's
Is he
an
an infielder?
but can also be an outfielder.
Was he on the 06 team? And then
He was not on the 06 team.
and he's not Scott
and
Harrison.
He did not destroy lefties. No. So
He was not on the 06 team, you said, right?
No.
he was not on the 06 team.
All right. Okay. That's
Is
the only
he-
one. There you go.
Is he an active player?
Oh boy, I hope not. No.
All right. So it's okay. Did he play? I guess I'm hopping in. I think probably Frank's question, but I'm just hopping in anyway. Was he a Met after 2014?
After 2014.
For 2014 and on. That's what I put. 2014 and on.
I don't believe so, but I'm gonna fact check that.
Okay.
He was not a Met after 2014.
Okay. So 2013 or lower. Okay.
Not a Met
All right.
after 2014.
Not in 2014.
Not a Met after.
Okay. Did he play for the Mets between 2007 and 2013?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 7 to 13. All right.
Was he a right-handed hitter?
No. Wait, I'm just gonna check this because
You come up with these obscure
Random.
names, you gotta know.
check.
Exactly. Do your damn.
You don't know who you picked?
again,
sitting
I
in
don't
front of
know
a
if he
computer. Come
switched or
on.
not. I don't know if he.
Because he's a random bum that like played like one at bat.
don't know if
So
he
this is
switched
stuff
or
we should know. Then we're Mets fans. We're supposed to know everything about our team. So left-handed
No,
hitter.
he was batting lefty.
He's a lefty. Okay, left. Oh Lord.
Shit.
This is an utility infield. Okay.
So many bad players.
Exactly that dark
Black
age of
out.
20 after the 06. Oh boy. Oh God.
Primarily an infielder.
Primarily infield. Let's see.
Mm,
I thought it was.
I would not take infield so seriously. Like he
Mostly
could,
an outfielder.
He
So he's a
started off as an infielder.
He started off as an infielder and then became a utility guy in that dark ages of 2007 to 2013. Jesus Christ! I thought mine was bad. I think you might have me beat.
Wait.
No,
Established he played from 2013 to 2017.
No, 2007 to 13.
7 to 13. Established that.
Yeah.
All right, my
And I'll save you some trouble. He only played one of those years in that range.
Oh Lord. Okay, was he managed by Terry Collins? I'll use that question.
He was managed by Terry.
Okay, so there you go.
Andrew.
So that's 2010 to 2013.
I don't think we really need to take many turns. We can just kind of shout out a question.
Yeah.
All right, that's
I'm
a
kind
lot
of forgetting
better.
the rotation. So
Okay.
if
cool,
you
that
have a
works.
question, you can ask a question. Or if
Bet.
you have one you want.
Is his number single digit or double digit?
Which one? It's not a yes or no question. I'm being stingy here.
Was it a did he have a double digit number?
No.
So single digits.
How many teams did he play on?
Yeah, that's a good question for I to go on.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
All right,
Single
so
digit
journeyman utility guy.
So how many did he play for multiple teams? Is that what you're kind of asking me here?
I said how many? Oh yeah. Did he play? for
Yeah.
the team?
Yes or no? Yes, he's played for multiple teams.
Dude,
Is
is
it-
the single digit number, right?
Okay, it's a single digit number, yeah.
Yes.
Did he play on the 2012 team? I'm going to see if I can eliminate it the year right away. 2012.
No.
Okay, so it's okay.
Did he play on the 2014 team?
Yes.
Who the hell could this be?
Oh wait, no. He did not. He did not.
He did not play on the 2014
He did
team.
not.
Okay.
But
It's
he did
either
play on
2011 or 13. Yeah, it's 13 or 11 because it's not 12. All right. How many questions are 13?
Is he born in the
Seven?
U.S.?
No, it is 12. Yes, it is 12.
It is 12.
and
Okay.
13. I thought it was 13 and 14. It's 12 and 13. Those are the 2 years he was on the Mets.
12 and 13. Okay.
Was he born in the United States?
With I don't want to assume the ethnicity, so I'll look it up.
Oh boy. Okay.
Call me crazy, but I think I may know who it is.
I now have a few names that just came to mind. So I want to say.
He was not born in the United States.
Not in the U.S. So he's an international player. Why do
Yes.
okay? This is going to be a good question. It's going to determine it a lot. Is this guy very similar to Fernando Tatis? He shows a lot of passion when he plays the game.
Oh, I think you got me here.
I think I got it if I'm
I'm-
allowed. But
I'm gonna say yes, but
okay, I had another
Again.
question. I could have went with two, but I'm gonna keep this
yeah,
simple.
I'm gonna say yes, but
I'm gonna allow somebody else to ask a question. So I'll let Hayden go and then.
Wait, this isn't mine, but we just reread. He played on the 2012 Mets. You said correct?
he played on 2012 and 2013.
2 years with the Mets.
Okay.
Was he
There's one
acquired?
question that can completely bust this open.
Oh, I know. I
I'm
have
glad
that
you're
question, but I'm
You're
gonna
not, you're not asking
Acquired
it.
by
I'm not gonna
trade.
ask. I'm gonna keep that.
Anybody else?
What was he? Was he acquired by trade?
I do not think so.
Look at the screen.
No.
All right.
I'm just-
I'll ask another question because he said it was a
I'm just
single-digit
making
number.
sure, because you have to be politically correct.
You got to be politically correct. It's 2021. Everybody hates that if you're not.
That's lefty. Does he
The
throw? Is he a righty?
Does he throw righty?
Yeah.
He does throw righty.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask another question and then I'm gonna guess because determining how this answer goes. Did he come up in a lot of big situations in 2012? Did he get covered by a Gatorade and get interviewed by Kevin Burkhardt? I want to get this down to like who I think this is. A lot of clutch moments. Did he have a lot of clutch moments for the Mets? Like walk-offs or grand slams, stuff like that.
I can only think of one clutch moment he had. So I'll say, that's my answer, I guess.
All right, since you're at 18, I will throw it out there. This player has played for the Long Island Ducks. Is it Jordani Valdez?
Shit! God damn it!
Jeez
good.
Louise.
He's good, man. He is good.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
a
I thought I.
When you
I
go
thought
dark days, I'm like, I'm pulling out who didn't sign autograph. Like, I go automatically. Those are my prime autograph days. So I'm like, who signed on that team? Who was a dick? And then I'm like, okay, trying to put together positions, and there you go.
Okay, man.
Jesus.
Wow. What a sniper. Okay. Who went first at the beginning? Was it Frank? Frank? Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I think Frank.
back
Yeah,
to
Frank
you,
opened it.
Frank.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're
I
the
got it.
teller here.
he's a good teller. Let's see.
I think I have a good way to cheat this system, but
You have a good way to cheat. Oh yeah, I wonder what analytic website he's gonna use.
oh no, I'm not using that. That actually is
Okay.
not trustworthy at all.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't want to. Looks like Frank has got his knowledge and he has it. Well, so doesn't that his player.
Okay.
I got my medium question ready if Frank's not ready.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
I work with you. Fire away. Or I guess I'll start it off here.
Okay.
We'll keep it in. Did he play for the Mets in the dark ages from 2007 to 2013?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
You gotta reset the question thing.
You got to reset the edit.
Is he a pitcher?
No.
No pictures yet.
No, nobody wants to do a picture. It's tough.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll do one. Maybe I'll change it up and do one.
I'll ask one. Who was his uniform number a single digit?
No.
Double digits. Okay.
Okay.
Is he active?
No.
No active player. Okay, so Frank's going into his thesaurus of knowledge.
Did he play after the dark ages with the Mets? So
Yeah.
after 2013. Okay.
After 20. Okay. 14 through.
And after 2016, it's the dark ages again.
Exactly. It's another dark age, but the first dark age.
Was he an everyday player?
Depends on what team he played for.
The Mets.
As a
Well,
Met?
this is based on the Mets. This is always their only Met career.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is after 20. Was he a Met after the World Series run? So after 2015.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 16 and above. Okay.
Okay. Is he an infielder?
No.
Was he managed by
Not an
Fred
infielder.
No.
Not managed. Okay, so he's an outfielder after Terry. So I'm guessing, is he a Callaway player?
Yeah.
Okay, Callaway.
So he played for Callaway. Okay.
He's retired. He played for Callaway.
And wait. So we established he was an outfielder, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Was he acquired by the Mets in a trade?
Yes.
Was he ever traded by the Mets?
No.
Never traded
Did he-
by the Mets.
Was he acquired from the Blue Jays?
Yes.
It's Jose Bautista.
Fuck!
He was traded
He
by
got
the
it.
Mets.
Oh, I was still. I had. Okay, that a boy,
9 years
Tony.
ago? Yeah, he was.
Jose Bautista was traded by the Mets in
That's
like
a
2005.
fact.
I
Oh,
had
that's a good one.
I had
I
like
had
five
Lou.
guys, but the one that was like really close, like when you said traded for, I was like Jake Marisnik. Has to be Jake
That was
Marisnik. But then he was managed by Luis Rojas, so it's like,
yeah.
ah,
I thought it was gonna be Marlon, but I think Marlon Burr was the first name. And I'm like, oh, he wasn't managed by Callaway.
Bautista. Dear God.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, I'm guessing I'll go. Tony, you want to go, Tony?
It's up to you.
I'll let you go.
I do have to leave in about 15 minutes, but if you want to go first, it's okay.
No, I'll let you. If you got to go, you go. I got a
right.
big lead already, so I'm good.
All right, I'm ready for you guys. Go ahead.
All right, so is he a pitcher? We'll start the obvious question. Get that out of the way.
No.
No pitcher. Okay.
Ooh. Let's see. Is he retired?
Yes.
Okay, retired Met. Not retarded Met. Retired Met.
Oh,
You managed by Mickey Callaway.
No.
Okay. Was he a Met during the Dark Ages, 2007 to 2014?
Yes.
Okay. I love that. That's the theme. The Dark Ages. Here you go.
Was he an infielder?
Yes.
Infielder. Okay.
Okay.
Oh God. Was he managed by Terry Collins?
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
there you go. I don't want to hog him in, so I'm letting everybody else talk now.
Did he have a double-digit number?
With the Mets, I
With the
don't
Mets?
I don't believe so.
So single digits.
Let me double check.
Hmm.
Hold on.
Who the hell? Okay.
Single digit.
Single digit. Okay. Was he on the 2013 team?
No.
20. So okay, so 11 or
Was he on the World Series team?
No.
2015.
that's after the Dark
No.
Ages. It was between the Dark Age time period.
Oh, he was between the Dark Ages. Oh,
Okay.
Was he on the left side of the infield?
He could be.
Is he a switch hitter?
I don't believe so, but I'm double checking.
Oh,
No,
come on.
not a switch hitter.
How many questions were 9? So is he on the left side of the infield?
He just asked that, and I said,
Oh no.
I said, not
He said
necessarily.
no. He said infield. I said is on the left side. Oh,
Oh.
No, I said left side.
Not
He said left side.
necessarily.
Okay. All right. So it's more. Is he a first baseman? It's just the right side.
No.
Okay, so second baseman.
not a first base. Ooh, single digit.
Yeah, in the Dark Ages. Holy jeez. And it was managed by Terry Collins, correct?
Not managed.
Not
No,
okay.
I'm sorry. Yes.
He was managed. Okay.
Okay, interesting.
Single digits. Who the? Sorry, forgot we're on Frank's
Did he
channel.
play with the Mets in 20?
When?
Did he play with the Mets in 2014?
No.
So is it 2013?
No.
2012.
Nope.
Losing a lot of questions.
So
here.
it just fucking, you know what? We're gonna ball. You know, it'd be time for
Oh,
somebody to go to the damn
God.
max. So it's a second baseman in the dark, but he's managed by Terry. Who the hell is this?
We need some. Was he born in the United States?
Okay,
No.
No. Okay.
I genuinely have no.
Four more. Use them wisely.
You got 4. Okay, so is he a second baseman? I want to get that clear. Is he a second baseman?
Yes, and since you've asked that, I'll say he could also play the left side of the infield.
Okay, I'm
I'd say
kind of
more
a dumbass.
Probably
So
known as the second baseman.
more used. Okay, I have no idea who that would be.
So what years did we establish he played? What years?
Oh my God.
Played in the Dark Ages, single digit, left-handed, under Terry Collins.
Left egg. Now that oh my.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I got nothing. I got Jesus.
Ooh. Okay.
Left-handed. Oh, gee. Oh, okay.
Okay. It's not from
He's from the Dark Ages.
God.
Does he have a long last name?
No.
No. Okay. It's not. Who
I know
thought it was.
exactly who you're.
I know exactly. There was one day that just like, oh, forgot you played in that Dark Age time. Okay. Oh, I'm absolutely
What's
lost.
wrong with that?
God. Damn.
I have
Okay.
literally. I think Tony did it. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Unless it. Okay.
Was
I
he
think
a
I might
draft
have.
pick
Wait,
by the
wait,
Mets?
I got one. Was he
Oh,
ever
go.
Was he ever what?
an all-star?
Nope.
Okay, that was not who I thought it was. Because if that was a quick no, I had a guess. But
Wait, after 20, if you guys don't, do you all get
we all
20?
have to get. We have to just
25
guess the
questions.
player.
All right.
Oh, 25 those?
25
Okay,
questions.
25
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
no idea who the hell this is.
Single.
He's retired, but you got that, so I have no idea who the hell this is.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I swore I thought it was the one guy, but I guess not. It's not you. It's not you.
Was he a draft pick by the Mets? Did they draft him? They did not. Okay.
Oh boy. It's not you. I already thought because it doesn't have a long last name. So.
All right, let's get these guesses, boys.
I have.
I don't know. Is it like?
I got nothing.
Does he have?
He wasn't an all-star. He's left-handed.
Does he have 5 letters in his last name?
You already asked 20 questions.
It's 25. We're going
It's
to
25.
25.
Oh, we're going to 25? Sorry. No, he does
Yeah.
not.
Does he have 5? Does he have 5 letters in his last name?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Did he ever have a 30 home run season?
No.
No. Oh, okay. So it's another scrub. Oh
That
my
doesn't-
God.
That doesn't eliminate much, but
Well, we know it's a scrub.
We know it's a scrub.
Yeah.
We said
Oh,
he
it's a-
wasn't. He
He was
wasn't.
never good at any point. Like,
Never
like
good.
we've had guys who were good on teams but bad on the Mets. This guy was
Bad
just
on the
so
Mets.
he was never
He was never acquired, right?
Acquired?
Like acquired in a trade.
I don't think the Mets ever acquired him, and when they got him, I don't think it was through trade.
Okay, so that just eliminates another one of my guys. Okay. I have. Jesus Christ, Tony!
Oh my-
What bottom of the barrel did you find this dude?
Trust me, when you hear it, it won't be as bottom of the barrel as you're thinking.
So who the single-digit infielder, Dark Ages? Jesus.
Did he play in 2010?
Yes.
Oh,
So he wore.
Okay, that just destroys mine.
Don't
Yeah,
you
I-
be searching.
Uh,
Don't you be searching. He's looking. This is bullshit.
who the? I genuinely.
Yeah, if I
don't
could
know
pull up the
that
2010
dude.
roster, I'd have a bunch of guesses. But
Did he?
I
So
just-
what did you guys say? Was he born in the States or no?
no.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh God, why do
But
I?
he was still there.
But we asked if it was Terry Collins, but Terry Collins is the manager in 2010. So now you kind of screwed us up here.
No, I said he did play for
Oh,
Terry Collins.
Is he? Wait.
I don't know.
Is he currently a manager in baseball right now?
Yes, now that you've looked at the
Alex Cora!
Alex
Let's go!
Cora.
Oh yeah, when you have a computer.
Infamous New York Met, played with him in
Infamous.
2009 and 2010. So he played
I love
under
he's got the
Gary
pictures
Manuel,
brought up.
and he played under
Oh, whoops.
Terry Collins.
That's
Wow.
That
That's
W.
Oh
Alex Cora.
my
Wow.
God, that was.
that was a brutal one. That was good.
See, so
I
he
had-
was bottom of the barrel, but he's still very relevant. So
And he's still relevant.
Well,
That was a good one. That was a good one.
So-
That was
I mean,
I
as soon as
had-
he's a manager now.
For a while, I had Gavin Cicchini. That's
Oh,
what I had.
No, these two.
I had Luis
But he didn't
Castillo,
play
but
he
he's
said
in the
he
All-Star
wasn't
game.
a
He
draft
drafted
pick.
until 2016.
Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't
Yeah.
drafted. And then I had Wilmer Flores for a little bit, but then you said Dark Ages. He was kind of towards the end of the Dark Ages.
Yeah, end of
to
the Dark Ages.
The small light ages. And then I did have Colin Cowgill for a second, but then I was
But he was never an
nah, he's
infielder, yeah.
I
outfielder.
thought
Yeah,
yours
he's an
were calling
outfielder.
Cowgill, Mets fan. When you did Valdez, I thought you were talking about Cowgill.
Oh, yeah, that's actually they're really.
That's actually a really good
similar
one, yeah.
timeline. Okay.
All right, do I go with
Well-
my? Well, we're legit. How long are we gonna go for? Because I have a hard one and I have like a medium one.
I think
based on time.
The original was to go to 8, but I think we'll go to 6 since you need to get 2 more left, I guess.
Okay.
And we still have a half hour, so.
Okay. All right, I guess then I got
Okay.
my medium guess guy ready to go.
Hmm.
So, fire away, boys.
Okay.
Is it a pitcher?
No, because pitchers aren't people. So no.
Oh no, these pitchers.
No.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Not a pitcher.
I think-
Did they play for the Mets in the 21st century?
yes, and not an active player. Those 2 questions, bang bang.
Okay.
Is he an everyday player?
No,
So he's a bench guy.
special.
And that's not enough. Yeah. Did he play under Terry?
Yep.
Did he have a single-digit uniform number?
Hold up. Let me Google some images. Let me. No,
A double digit.
double digits. Well, okay. What if he had two different numbers?
As a Met or
As a Met, he had 2 different numbers. Well, I guess there you go. That's an extra question I just gave you. So you're welcome for that gift.
So he's had 2 different numbers.
yeah, so
He
he
said
was
2
on the
different
Mets
numbers.
twice.
He's been with the Mets twice, or maybe he's a rookie, changed his number. There's a couple different ways you can look at that question.
Oh,
As I'm
okay,
giving
gonna
you
ask
so
this-
many
I'm
hints.
going
for
to ask
nothing.
this question because I'm going to ask this question because this is all I really remember from this guy that I'm thinking of.
Oh God,
Did he play for the Cubs?
he did not play for the Cubs.
Okay.
Did he play for the 2016 team?
He did not.
Was he managed by Mickey Callaway?
I said
We already said he was managed by Terry.
Kyle.
Yeah, he's managed by Taylor.
Is he an outfielder?
Yep. Those noises
What,
don't sound.
single digit or double? You said he had 2 different stints.
Yeah, 2 different stints, and one was a single digit, one was double digit.
Was he born in the States?
Yes, he was born in the States.
Did the Mets ever trade him?
How did he get off the Mets? I believe he was traded, but let me make sure. Yes, he was traded.
Okay.
Why do I feel like he knows now? But okay.
Okay. I have an idea, but I'm not going to risk it yet.
Born in the States, right?
He's born in the States, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is he Caucasian?
I mean, he's pretty cocky. He's pretty white.
Okay.
Do you ever play for Long Island Ducks?
He has played for the Long Island Ducks.
Oh, we know it now. I think we all know.
I think I know it. But
Okay.
I'm not sure what to risk it yet.
I mean, there's a
Did he
couple
hit-
of
Did he hit 3 home runs in a game as a Met?
no.
Oh,
Mm.
that's gone.
We thought it was Kirk Neuenhuis.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
okay.
they. Oh, I'm not gonna give that hint. I'll give the hint once
This is
after.
my risk. Did you ever play for the Washington Nationals?
You could say that he was a
I'm
national.
good.
I
I
got
get a
it.
point on the board, Matt.
I got it. I got it.
Yep, Matt Dendecker. It's Matt Dendecker.
Matt Dendecker.
I had it, and you stole it from
And I was
me.
gonna say
Alright,
they
whatever.
both played at the same time on the Ducks. I was like,
Yeah. Okay.
they
I had to get a point on the board.
that a boy.
Okay, so no, it's
That's not hating. That's Frank about sports is on the board now.
Yeah, Frank got it for me.
I cannot have that goose egg.
My
Oh, I'm the
God.
only one with a goose.
Yeah, that's the only
Okay.
goose egg is, of course, the guy who doesn't watch the games.
Yeah.
Is just
Too many numbers clogging your brain.
Oh, damn.
God.
Damn.
All right,
No people, just
It's
numbers.
probably true. It's probably true.
I know I'm definitely getting a point for my last answer, so my last one. So I'm just gonna.
Oh,
stick
no
with
one's
it.
getting it. Yeah.
Okay,
Nobody's.
so-
No, if anyone gets this, I will send
the
you my
next-
Brandon
that
Nim
was the
autograph
next turn?
jersey.
Yo, can I go?
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, I know who I'm gonna pick for my next guy.
All right, fire away.
Is he a pitcher? Well, it's just,
No, he is not a pitcher.
of course not, because we don't like
Great,
pitchers.
no
Is
love
his
to
nickname the
pitchers.
polar bear?
What?
Is his nickname the polar bear?
It is not.
Okay, we already okay.
Worth a shot. I mean,
Worth a shot, you know. Hayden.
Alright.
All right, is he an active
Okay.
player? Is he still active in the major leagues?
He is not.
Is not. So another retired. I mean, retired, not retarded. So I love making that shit.
Okay, you're
Yes.
mixing those up too easily, man. Let's see. Did the Mets ever DFA this guy?
Oh.
That does more harm than good, but you know. I love how Tony's probably majestically is
Did
watching.
they
the
ever
game right now.
DFA him?
Well,
He's looking off into the distance. The Mets never DFA'd him. Okay. Is he an
Never
outfielder?
DFA'd him.
yes.
He's an outfielder. Okay, there we go. I'm starting picking up some ground now, boys. He's a retired outfielder. Did he play? Again, it seems like we asked the same questions during the Dark Ages. 2007 to 2014.
Yes.
Okay.
I love how that's
Gary
like an
Matthews Jr.
established range.
What?
Wait, what?
Gary Matthews
What?
Jr.
That's a. That is a shout right there, Gary. That's a good one.
That was quite a risk.
No,
That was
I need to get out of here anyway.
Alright.
Great stream.
Oh.
God.
All right,
Let me know who it is. I want to know who it is when you guys get
we'll,
to it.
we'll put we'll put it in the group chat for you.
All
Tom.
right, sounds good.
You ever play
Great
for the
stream.
Montreal Expos?
Ooh.
No. Okay.
We were in the Dark Ages, not the old
You
ages.
got it wrong,
Jesus.
chat.
Oh, that's actually good. Okay. 07 to 014.
Does he have a diamond over the show card? No,
Does he-
that's not a real question.
That's not a real question. That's a jab at me,
That's a joke.
or more Mets fan than me. But oh god. Was he acquired in a trade?
Yes.
Okay.
Was he a Terry Collins guy?
Or like,
So was he managed by Terry? So
Yeah,
2010
managed
to,
Okay.
2010 to 14. Was he on the no? Was he an All-Star? What was that question? Was he ever an
Can you-
All-Star?
rephrase the question.
Was he ever an
question.
All-Star? On any team, was he an All-Star?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
He's been an All-Star.
Is he an
All-Star
outfielder?
outfielder.
You asked that already.
Yeah,
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 yes.
he is an outfielder.
Did he play for the Boston Red Sox?
He did.
Oh,
Jason Bay.
Bay. You wanna
We all
give us
in
a point or something?
synchronicity. It's Jason Bay.
I guess
I think we all
three
deserve
of
a
us can
half
get
point.
there.
I think we all get a half point at that point.
just
Jesus
told me
Christ. We
so.
already said Jason Bay at one shot.
I think
I think-
I'll just.
I don't know
I'll give
why I
everyone-
just like thought of him. I don't even know why.
Should I
think
give?
the
Should I
All-Star
give
thing.
me and Frank
It
a
was the
point?
All-Star.
Just keep-
thing that got me.
Honestly, I think I heard
Yeah.
Frank first, but I heard.
Are you trying to shaft me
Because
points?
I
now?
Matt,
had
who
the
did you
question
say-
that
who
you
did you
were
get
right.
first?
I set
I,
it up.
I think it was me, Frank, and you. I think that was the
I set up the question.
fact. We did set the question, but I
threw the
I
line.
OB'd that bitch. I OB'd that bitch real quick. He
boy,
threw it up,
okay.
and I just.
Yeah.
Chat. Who said it first? Let us
I
know.
had
I
the
heard-
question. I knew who it was. I was just like,
I heard.
As soon as an All-Star and Frank threw it, I'm like, there you go. I think it was, well, we run the back to tape, but I think it was me, then Frank, then Mets.
And there's
fans.
also a second delay.
That is
with
true.
this
That is
StreamYard,
very true.
So we just
Yeah.
never know. All
And we are
right.
kind
Well,
of tough tips.
that was record time. All right.
That was.
Uh,
I guess
Yeah, right.
I guess the Mets fan is you.
Yeah.
What obscure Met are you gonna bring up now? I got it. Yeah, you're not getting mine. I will send you my Nimmo jersey if any of you get this.
Wow.
Okay, this is gonna be good.
Oh,
Hold
okay, so
on.
this is either a meme or he's so bad that we need to know who this is. I'm surprised there hasn't been any war criminals brought up yet.
Oh, do I want to do that one? No, I'll save that.
I love he's got like a thesaurus. Okay, who's got like 7 ABs for the Mets? I mean, I don't know. Let me make sure how long this guy played for the Mets. I don't want to, I'm going to be a dick, but I want to at least get it right.
Okay, I'll do this one. All
Okay.
right.
So I'm
You may
guessing
ask
since
away.
we've memed it, is he a pitcher?
He is a pitcher.
Oh my God, we
First
got a pitcher.
Oh no. Okay. Is he a lefty?
Oh, that's mean. I'm totally doing it though. So I just looked up
Um,
how long he played for the Mets. That's mean.
I-
I'm totally doing it.
No, he is not a lefty.
So he's a right-handed pitch. Is he a starter?
No.
Bullpen arm and a right-handed bullpen arm.
Is he an active player?
He was old as shit when he pitched for us, so no. Who was the last guy? Tony? Jason Bay.
We all know I would choose Jason Bay.
Old. Was he in the Dark Ages? 7 to 14.
Yes.
Okay, Dark Age, old ass Met in the Dark Age. Oh boy.
Did he? Ooh, no.
It's a right-handed bullpen arm. Old as dirt.
Did he? Was his last appearance with the Mets walking off the mound with the pitching coach after an injury? Oh no, it's a bullpen arm. I'm sorry, no, it's a double.
Bullpen arm, yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Did he have multiple stints as a Met?
Ooh.
No.
Okay, so it's not who I thought it was. Okay.
No, it was bullpen. Dang it! I keep having guys. I keep thinking of starters.
Wait. Was he married under Terry?
Managed under Terry. What was Terry's timeline again with the Mets?
2010 to 14 in the Dark Ages.
Yes, he was managed by Terry Collins.
Okay, so 10 to 14.
Did he?
Old as dirt. Who the hell is it? Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, he's left-handed. No, it's not. I had a really good question. If it was.
Do you ever pitch for the Texas Rangers?
God. I'm gonna have to have fucking fan graphs and everything open because.
Oh no, mine. I have to have his baseball reference page up for my guy. It's gonna be good. Texas Rock. Okay, so it's Dark Ages 2010 to 2014. Texas. Come on. You have a computer. It's not that hard to put in baseball reference the player and see what teams he played for. It's not hard.
Okay,
Even
listen.
Wikipedia can tell you that.
In Wikipedia, just did he play for the Rangers? Yes or no? This isn't, what's his BABIP and what's his fucking exit velo.
I know.
Okay, you don't gotta violate me. All right? Jeez. What? Okay, he doesn't even have a Fangraphs page. That's bad.
Oh, just go to
Oh,
reference.
God.
We're playing Guess Who. We're not, just go to reference.
Okay. Did he play in 2012?
For the Mets, no.
For
he
the
did
Mets,
not.
yeah. So not 12. So it's either 10 to 11 or 13 or 14.
Did he play in 2000?
Oh god, I was gonna wait for my question.
We're just start blowing questions now.
Yeah.
Did he play in 2013?
He did play in 2013.
23. Okay, so we have the year. So this was one of.
So we established that he's a lefty.
No, he's a righty.
He's a righty
He's a
pitcher in
right-handed-
2013. And he was in the bullpen, correct?
Oh, it's not. We asked if it's a starter. So, I have that magazine with the 6 of them. Oh, okay. So he's not. It's not Dana Evelyn, and it's not Josh Edgin. So who the hell else am I? Oh,
Was his number above 50 and above?
It's a reliever. That's kind of.
Is there an umpire with the same name as him?
Oh, that's a good question.
No.
Okay.
Wait, was his number above?
Oh,
50?
I don't want to ask this question, but I kind of want to ask this question.
Was his
but-
number above 50? It was not above 50.
Okay. Who the fuck is this dude? Sorry, there you go. Again, I forget Frank's. It's just Frank's channel. He had a copyright strike last week. Now he's gonna get.
Yeah, thanks, Familia.
Is he?
I didn't.
Is he a current player?
No,
In baseball.
No,
he
he's
said,
not.
and he was old as hell with the Mets in 2013. Who the hell is
Yeah,
this?
who that
No. I take that back. He was middle-aged to, like.
So washed. He was washed in
So
2013.
like in that like 30 to
Well, that's
34
Huh?
range.
Starting pitcher.
2012.
Wait. Starter or a reliever?
He's a reliever.
reliever.
I have no idea who that was would be. Okay, here we go. This is the complete. Does his last name same as a wrestler?
He wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna know that.
Okay.
Okay, that's.
Were there three letters in his last name?
He's not a starter. He's a starter. He's not a reliever.
No.
That's a good guess. That is a good guess, though. That's a starter. Who the fuck is this? The reliever? 2012. Why are you making me go deep into my autograph mine in 2012?
Wait, I thought it was 2013.
Is it 2013 or 2012?
Yeah. 13.
I thought it was 13.
It's 13? Oh, okay. So Miguel
Did he-
Batista didn't play in 2013.
Was he
Reliever.
born in the States?
Yeah, 14.
Uh,
I have
well,
literally no clue.
Uh,
He goes racist Mets fan. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say yes, but let me clarify. Yes, very white.
very white. That's great. Oh, I have not a clue in the world who the hell this is. So 2013 bullpen right-handed pitcher. No fucking clue.
Carson, was he of Asian descent?
No,
It's another.
not at all.
It's another star again. I know where like Hayden's trying to go, but they're both all starting pitchers.
Yeah, that's what I can.
Like I know like, every question he's asked, I'm like, okay, it's not Dylan G and it's not Daisuke. Like I know where like he was going with all of those. Oh God, Jesus Christ, old relievers in 20. I genuinely don't know.
Somewhat old, basically washed.
Washed. Did he ever play for like the Cleveland Indians?
Oh my God. He's had so many stints, so I'm just trying to get it right.
That's again, knowing where this guy is, probably wouldn't be surprised.
He has not played for Cleveland.
He's not played for Cleveland. Okay,
Did you ever have an ERA in the twos?
that's an elite reliever.
Oh, luckily
right
I'm
there.
on baseball reference right now.
That's where you need to be. I don't know why you're
Do
on
you mean
Fangraphs.
like 2 to 3 or just
Yeah.
No, he
like
said. Oh,
2?
okay.
He did, but not with the Mets.
So who the hell is this dude?
So he did it.
Was he ever a starting pitcher in his career? Didn't have to be with the Mets, but during his career, was he ever a starter?
He
It
has
doesn't matter.
never started a game in his major league career.
Okay, he's never. I have no idea who this is.
Wow.
He said he's very white, so
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
white. Yeah, he's white.
he's white, so he's Trump
I wouldn't
white.
say
Okay, good to
very
know.
white, but white.
Very white, but white. That's a great description.
Has-
He's right-handed.
Played for
For
more
those
than one.
asking in the chat, it is not Bobby Parnell.
Yeah, Beard would have been that. If he was somebody would have asked Beard.
Parnell's a homegrown guy. So
I
I wasn't homegrown.
never played.
Um,
I literally have no idea who the hell this dude is because he's right-handed. I have like no.
ooh, I have somebody that's kind of blurry, but
Wait, Carson, when I asked you, was his number above 50? What did you say?
It was not above 50, below 50.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that. Well, I'm gonna guess because this guy has the same birthday as me, and I remember he signed a card for me, and I told him we have the same birthday. Is it like David Ardsma?
It is David Arsma. Dear God.
You fucking serious?
Yeah.
I would not got him. Dang.
Dude, you're killing me, man.
hell do you
You're
do?
stealing away my free points here.
Goodness gracious.
Killing me.
When you said white, I'm like, okay, who's white? That again, because I have also there's a program with the 6 relievers, like the elite bullpen. It was like Rice.
See-
what's it called?
See, I thought.
what?
When I said very old, I was like, oh shit, they're gonna think of Buddy Carlisle. But
That was a
no.
good one too. Yeah.
And I was like, nope. All right, so.
Want me to go?
I've not gotten a single one. That's crazy.
You want me to go? Probably help.
All right, you can go. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got my super hard one nobody's getting. Again, I will send the name over if you get this. All right. Thank you, Karen, in the chat. Appreciate that.
You can go. Yeah. You go.
All right. Yeah.
Fire away.
All right. Let's see. Does he go back-to-back pitcher? Is he a pitcher?
He is not a pitcher.
Oh, of course not, because we hate
Jesus
pitchers.
Christ, this man loves dingers.
He loves. He loves. We picked
Different
Jason
base.
Bay.
We already.
dingers. He had 2 dingers in the first ever Mets game I went to.
Fucking David Arsenal.
Fuck, man.
Arsenal.
Was he managed by Terry Collins?
He was not.
Okay. Is he still current? Is he still playing baseball right now? Currently.
Yes.
Okay, so current player. Okay.
Is he currently a Met?
He is not.
Okay. Was he traded by the Mets?
To obtain?
Traded away from the Mets.
Yes.
He's traded from the Mets. Active player. We didn't get, okay. Is he an outfielder? We didn't get position yet.
No.
Okay, so infielder been traded away.
Is he a catcher?
No.
Dang it.
All right, so is he on the left side of the infield? Either second, shortstop or
Oh,
third
no,
base.
don't start this again.
Yes, primarily.
Okay. I'm just gonna get out because I've gotten a lot. Is it Justin Turner?
No.
Okay, cool. I just want to sit back. So what is get ready for mine?
Is he
My-
currently playing for the San Francisco Giants?
He is not.
Oh, that would have been a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah,
He's still playing, you said.
I'm Jen. Okay, now I'm gonna try to figure this out as I'm out. So, you know.
he doesn't-
He's still playing. He plays the left side of the infield.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Why'd I be an idiot? That's pretty good.
Has he ever played center field?
Oh, Frank. That's a good question. If he says no, it's a good question.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not with the Mets.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. That just okay. There you go. Oh, I'm so sorry for you guys. I'm just like looking at this. Oh, I'm so sorry. If any of you get again, I will send you a PS5 if you get this.
Is he a member of the Cleveland Guardians?
He is a member of the Cleveland Baseball.
Come on,
Andres
Fred.
Jimenez. Is it Jimenez?
He said Andres Jimenez.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought the same thing, Jen. Yeah. I was thinking
There you go. As soon as I saw it, I thought it was, and saw Hayden talking. I'm like, okay, that's just memes.
Okay.
All right, Frank. Do you want to go or do I want to
I
kill?
have one more guy.
Okay. I'll save the best for last.
I got him pulled up, so whoever wants to.
All right.
Can I get fucking one? I mean, I did get one, but it was, you know.
It was
Yeah.
it was a pity point, but
Jesus.
all right. So,
Man,
Mr.
I need to pick a game that does for analytics, man.
Yeah, this is only
Yeah.
you to win.
This is a baseball
Um,
reference game. You're getting your ass kicked. Is your is your player still currently playing the game of Major League Baseball?
No.
So now he's going to the 60s. Good to know.
No, that's not the 60s.
Do I want to do one to just because like I'm like in last place right now, so do
Just-
I want to just like do
Yo,
I want to do a troll one to screw up?
Well, you almost
Andrew?
had us with hearts, but we're ready to quit. Andrew Bell is
Oh, you got again. You're not getting mine. I am putting good money. None of you are getting this. If you get again, I will be genuinely surprised if you get mine.
All right, was he on the 06 team?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow.
He's retired.
That's a good question. Damn.
I don't think this is easy, but did he play in the middle infield?
No.
Okay, so it's not who I thought the meme was. Okay.
And is he a position player?
Yes.
Is he a corner outfielder, either left or right field?
Yes.
Okay.
Did he make a miraculous catch?
No.
Oh,
Was he? Is he currently an analyst on MLB Network?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn, I thought I had. That's pretty easy. So he's an corner outfielder.
is he is he a starter?
For the Mets, he was.
Was he traded to Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Xavier Nady.
Yeah.
I had Nady, I had Floyd, and I had.
I thought it was
I
Kurt
had
Floyd,
Victor
but
Diaz. That's
Victor.
what I had.
Oh, that's a goal.
Then he,
Victor.
then he
That's a
said.
goal.
Then he said. He was a starter. So I was like, I don't know. Victor Diaz, but like what? Like
Victor,
5
that's a guy
million?
that I.
Oh,
That's the
Victor
name.
Diaz would have been a good one. That would have been a good
Richard
try.
Hidalgo. I thought for it's 2005 before
Oh my
Beltran
God.
got his number.
And then
Alright.
I had Andy Chavez. So.
Andy. As soon as he said no to Andy, I'm like, okay, it's not
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah,
And I knew he wasn't
Carson,
going to go Sean Green because we've already talked about it. I was like, it wasn't going to be Sean Green. So
Yeah, Carson,
Alright.
you want to get on board?
no, I want to bull. Are we
Get
saving
on
my
the board.
bullying for last? Yeah, I'll let Carson-
I don't accept charity, man. I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? I want to save the best for last. Again, I am putting money that none of you are getting my guy. So you want to go? Or you want me to say? You want me to go now?
Can I shoot
Go
one
ahead.
more quick?
All right, Carson, you can go. Or Carson, Hayden, you can go. No.
Fire away.
Is he white?
Yes.
Is he managed by Luis Rojas?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Was he on the 2015 team?
What? Managed by Luis
There's a
Rojas
few.
on 2015. Jeez.
No.
There's a few. There's a few
Is
that
it
was
Noah
managed by
Syndergaard?
Luis Rojas and on the 2015.
Not Syndergaard, Andrew.
Okay, good. I'm out.
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm at game point or like somewhat game point.
Yeah. Is that a pitcher?
It is not a pitcher.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Trying to like white guys that have played.
Did he have a
Trying to get
4 OAA this year?
Here, let me pull up baseball savant.
Oh man.
Actually, a question or no?
That's a question. He's asking you. Does he have
Yeah,
a
that's
4
a good
away?
question.
Okay, this is. I just can't wait for the pain you guys are gonna go through. I think it's worse than Artsman.
Did you yell at him in Lone Depot Park?
Did you?
I did not. I did yell at him at Lone Depot Park.
Oh, you did. Oh,
When?
that's
Oh.
Oh, why do I? Oh, I wish I was
Is
still
he-
alive. I had a good question.
Is he an infielder?
Oh, I totally know who it is now. Oh, I wish I was still alive. I know exactly who it is. By the way he's answering, I know exactly who it is. By the way he's answering that question.
Yes. I don't know if that's an infield position, to be honest.
That just makes it. Come on, it's not that hard. He's making it crystal clear now. Come on.
Do
Do you ever play for the Detroit Tigers?
He did play for the Detroit
James
Tigers.
McCann.
There's Mets fan on the board. There's your
Another alley-oop. Another alley-oop.
alley-oop.
Set you up.
Are we going to the game point at 7 or 8?
That's the only point I get. Seriously,
Fact,
James.
his McChicken. His McChicken.
Chicken shit, man. I guess we're going to 8 since we have like a little bit of time, but
Oh, we want to go later. Okay, so
yeah.
you want
why
to go?
not?
I get
All
a
right.
set. At least
Do I
you
get to
get it.
give the? I gave the. Oh man, he's like. By the way, he answered that question. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
obvious what
It's gonna
position he
have to be a
played.
full stream the next time we do this. We can't like go.
Facts.
Like,
No stupid
an hour.
questions about. Yeah.
Okay.
You can go,
who's
Best
up next? Is it?
Is it me? You want me to go? Okay, I'll torch you.
I'll go. I mean, everybody has
No.
a chance to get a point, so there's no like real rotation. We got to go.
That
with.
is true. All right, I'll go, and then I'll figure out somebody else for this. So, shoot, boys.
All
Do you
right.
have his autograph?
Yes.
Yeah, that narrows.
That
it
doesn't
down.
really limit anybody. I have
Is he a current player?
no. Yeah, my phone is. Let me have this shit pulled up.
You said he is not a current player.
He's not a current player. No.
Is he a pitcher?
No. There's 3.
Is he an outfielder?
No.
Did he play under Terry Collins?
Yes.
And you said he is not an outfielder, correct?
He's
Was
not
he
an
drafted
outfielder.
by the Mets? Was
Hell
he drafted
no.
by the Mets?
I'm going to clarify. It is not the New York Mets that drafted.
It's not the what you cut out there.
No,
It
it's
wasn't
not. It's not the Mets.
Oh,
He was not drafted by the New York Mets.
Did he? So you said he played from 2010 to 2014. You said he was an infielder. Was he a left-handed batter?
No.
Is it righty? Righty infield.
is he white?
I'd say he's definitely white. Like, I
Okay.
mean, we talking white.
Yeah.
Did he? Terry managed from 10 to 14, correct? Did he?
Yep.
Did he play in 2014?
No.
Did he play in 2013?
No.
Did he play in 2012?
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, this is the
Now-
hardest one, and now you're just going to piss away questions.
Did he start in did Johan no hitter have in 2012?
It was 2012, yeah.
Was it? Did he start Johan's no hitter?
No.
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a really good question.
Does his first name have 3 letters?
No.
Okay, man, he's wasting these away.
He's wasting these. Oh,
Let's
man.
see. Oh, I think I know where Hayden was going there. You said he was he's not an outfielder?
He's not an outfielder.
Not an
And
outfielder.
you said,
Son of a
and you said
bitch, man.
left-handed batter, correct?
He's
Or
not
right?
he's not a left-handed hitter.
Don't count that one because that one I remember. So you said
Yeah.
you're right. The right.
Only reason this guy drives my dream cars. That's the only reason I'll remember this guy forever.
You ever make an all-star team?
No. Had some good years though, but not never.
Yeah.
an all-star.
Okay.
Did he play on the left side of the field?
No.
His single-digit uniform number?
Oh God. With the Mets. Let me confirm with the Mets. Let's see what number he wore with the Mets because honestly, I don't know. I don't remember much except what kind of car he drives. So
That works.
that's how. What was the question? Single digit? What was it?
Was he a single-digit uniform
Yes.
number?
Hey, wait. Sorry, one more time. You said he was a righty, correct?
Yes, he's right-handed.
You got pissed off there.
No. Yes, right-handed.
Number,
Yes, he's right-handed, you piece of shit.
What you got, Hayden?
is his number under 15?
Yes.
Well, did you say it was single digits?
Yeah, single.
Marco Scooter. I know I busted.
Oh,
No, he was not.
Oh, that would have been good.
That's a good one. Because everybody forgets he was on that.
Oh my god.
Again, you're not. Again, I will be genuinely.
Okay, you know what? I'm
impressed.
gonna ask it to just eliminate one.
Okay.
Are his eyebrows thick?
According to Baseball Reference, he's got some nice thick eyebrows.
ooh.
I don't know what your determination of the word thick is in eyebrows,
All right,
but I
I'm
mean,
gonna since I'm down by so much right now, I'm just gonna take
Oh,
the guess.
boy.
Josh Satin.
no, that's actually a good shot. He's got comparable eyebrows to Josh.
All right, I'm out.
Was he born in the States?
Yeah, again, like we clarified, he's pretty white.
Okay.
Wait,
I love
you
you don't
said
even
it was-
position
what
yet.
was
You're
it?
just guessing.
Was it
Like
20? He's just played for the Mets in 2012.
he's just played for the Mets in 2012.
Okay.
Just put the
And
7 out.
has he played on multiple teams?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he's jumped around.
I know who it is. Fuck.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know who this is.
Did he happen
Fuck me.
Text me on Twitter if you know. I'll give you the yes or no.
It has to be.
Let me see. Hayden, go.
You said wait. To clarification, you said he was or wasn't born in the States.
He's white. Yes, he was born in the States. He's very white.
Oh, wow, that's a good guess.
I don't.
Is he a
Did he-
catcher?
He is a catcher.
Oh. Did he have one big month with the Mets?
No.
No.
We all know where he was going there.
You know, he was going with that. That would be the show legend.
Is it?
He's a catcher.
Is he currently in the World Series?
Digit, right?
We said he's retired. He's not in the World Series.
Oh.
What the? So it's not the guy I just sent to you?
It's not the guy you just sent.
Did he happen to play for the Blue Jays?
Did he play for the Blue Jays? No.
What the fuck, man?
Who the fuck did you pick?
I think I know.
Keep sending.
I'm out, so I can't.
Yeah, just keep texting. I'll tell you if you're right or not.
What the fuck, dude?
I have no idea.
Oh, don't tell me you're going this route.
2012 Mets catcher. You said he doesn't play for Toronto, or he never played for Toronto.
Nope.
So that eliminated. Oh, you got eliminated by no. Is it some nobody that nobody cares about?
I mean, he did hit a decent amount of homers one year. He had one really good, decent year. I don't know about the batting. Let me check the batting average. Not bad. Better than Mike Conforto, but
Sure, one decent.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Final question here. Who's gonna take it?
final question and a guess. Then you both got a guess.
Oh god.
God, I don't know.
I'll take Webb's love lifeline. Kelly Shoppick.
Yep.
Is it? Thank you, Webb's love.
Bro, as soon as I saw that shit, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's in the chat. I'm like, I'm waiting for
Oh, Webb's love. That's my man right there. There
I
you
respect
go.
you. I will send that man a Nim autograph because that is.
That's
He's got a CM
That's
Punk
it,
logo,
Webb's
so
love.
he.
uh,
If you hit me up on Twitter, maybe I'll send you one.
He said he didn't play for Toronto.
No, he didn't. He never played for Toronto. But Cleveland, what's it called? TOT is two different teams, not Toronto. I know a baseball reference. It's not Toronto. It's two different teams.
Holy fuck!
he played for the Red Sox, right?
He played for the Red Sox, Tampa
Yeah.
Bay, Cleveland, Seattle, and then went
Oh,
back to
boy.
Cleveland.
There you go. I used the lifeline.
I think I want to troll so hard on this one.
This is the last one for me, guys. I really got to go soon, so I can do one more.
All right. I think we'll establish that Andrew won, and we'll do
Yeah.
the final one as
Yeah.
a.
Do you want me to do the final one?
I have to do this one. This
This has got to be a meme. So this has got to be the meme of the meme.
This is legitimately. I saw this and I was like, this guy played for the Mets, and I was like, oh yes, I'm doing this.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay. All right.
All right. What we got? Chat, keep us updated. Chat's got a few of them right before us. That's pretty good.
Ask away. Go ahead.
Zeros have Will Ferrell Tovar.
Tovar, and I'm like, yeah.
All right, you can ask away.
All right, so I'm guessing this is a meme. So this has got to be. Okay,
Not really.
Was he? Did he play? I'm saying from you because if you're thinking about this has got to be. Did he play in the? Let's clarify the Dark Ages, 7 to 14.
He did not.
Okay.
That's one question.
Okay. Did Mickey Callaway manage him?
No.
Is he? Well, did he play in the 90s? In general, not just
Sure, he
the Mets.
didn't play like one game for them. in the 90s. Let me just make sure.
All right, Frank, this has got to be you now because if this is a
Yeah, I
90s.
know, right? Yeah, now we're getting to the old days.
Dad, where you at?
All right, so I've just seen a guy's name pop up on Twitter 3 times now. Now Bob Melvin's out. Going from
let's see.
Oakland to the Mets, people think that, it's going to happen now.
What?
We've touched on a few times, but
Oh, okay.
not necessarily the best fit in my opinion.
Oh, and the terrible offensive player that somehow gets decent MLB The Show cards. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's not even the best defensive player at his position, but you know.
Okay. Did he play in the night? I'm just making sure.
This has got to be like a meme, obscure, like my shopping pick. That's got like 20 games of the Mets.
He did not play a single game in the 90s.
All right, so 2000s.
Did Willie Randolph manage him?
Willie Randolph. No, he did not.
No.
Wow. Okay, so now we're like when I was a baby. This is where we're pretty much going.
Now we're in weird territory.
Frank was, going to prom, and we got, me being like a child, a toddler.
Wow.
So is it like what is it 2000? Did he play from 2000 to 2003?
Not at all. No.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck
are we going here?
Where are we going?
I'll say he played for 1 year on the Mets. That'll be my hint.
Oh God, here we go.
Only
1 year on the Mets.
1 year.
Watch it be like Eddie Murray or some shit.
No, Eddie Murray's too old, right? Oh, are we going older than the no?
Okay, let's see. Did he play in the 80s?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
now we're getting back to the good days.
Okay, Frank. So this is Frank. You're gonna have to carry here.
It's not
is he an outfielder? We didn't even ask. Is he an outfielder?
He is not an outfielder.
Not an outfielder. Okay.
Yes.
Is he a pitcher?
He's not an outfielder. He is not a pitcher.
Okay, so he's an infielder. Okay. Like now we can just burn questions. There's no time, so we can start burning questions. Left side of the infield.
A meme, kind of a little bit.
No, but yeah. No.
But if you know him, like without
if you know him, then this is like
he lives like rent free. Like you think about him occasionally, or
yeah. Is he a very
really.
big? No, so he's not a Twitter influencer. Okay.
No, not really.
Was he on the 86 team?
He was not on the 86 team.
Okay.
Okay. Did they make? Okay, this is going to be. I love this. Did he ever play for the Mets? And I'm going to ask this question: did he ever have a Sports Illustrated article based on him?
I have no idea. So I'm going to say no.
As an April Fool's joke. There you go. Okay, so now everybody picks up what we're talking. You don't know what I'm. Frank, you don't know what I'm talking about here.
I don't remember Sports Illustrated.
Oh, so. Okay, no, it's not Sid Finch. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, yes, that's
not
where I was
Sid
going.
Finch, no.
That's where I was going. Okay. Jesus Christ, old Dad, get in here. Get the fucking father in here and do a cameo and get this shit.
A 1 year.
There's one question that like could open this up a little bit, but
is he a second baseman? Let's look at the position now. So he's a first
he
or second.
Is not a second baseman.
So he's a first baseman then, because he has to be on the right. Or he could be a catcher. Then he's a catcher.
Catcher.
Okay.
Was he born in the States?
Let's see.
The guy was a catcher.
Catchers in the 80s, not Carter. Why do I feel like this is the name my dad said before? My dad was making fun of it.
Yes.
Born in the States. Was it before 86?
Before 86. He played before 86, yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, why do I feel like this is the video you made about this dude?
It is not.
Okay.
Oh.
He was in
60s.
1966.
Yeah, that's
so
a 60s.
We got an early 80s catcher who played
1 year wonder. Well, 1 year with the Mets. Sorry, not 1 year wonder. 1 year with the Mets.
You ever make
call him a 1 year wonder, but I also would call him a 1 year wonder.
Oh, kind of a 1 year wonder.
Kind of a 1 year wonder.
Probably not.
Did he have good batting average? That means 280 or above.
I'm gonna guess no because he did not play that long.
Does his last name have 4 letters?
It does not, and I know where he was going with that.
He was going with the chat. You got a last time. You got shopping, so I was gonna.
Give you another one.
We're up to 19 questions,
Little
folks.
sneak attack. Little sneak.
Oh boy,
We're up to
why do
19
we?
questions, folks.
God, so we have a 80s.
80s Met before 86.
I can't believe
Not
that.
Is it John Stearns?
It is not John Stearns, which is a really good guess.
Oh, wow.
But I'm pretty sure he played multiple
He's kind
years.
of a one-year wonder. Yeah, I'm not getting this one.
I wouldn't call him a one-year wonder. That's what I'm saying.
So he's got to be like an analytical darling if Mets fans talking about him.
Maybe.
Who the fuck is it? 80? Who's the 82 catcher?
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I wasn't even born, so like Frank's the only one that would know. It was
family member was never in the Mets organization.
Does his last name have the same last?
Webb's Love. That is a really good guess, but no.
Okay, I was gonna say, does his last name have a great receiver's name? The last name as well. I
You have 5 questions left. You want to burn them?
I'm fucking light him on fire and throw him off a bridge at this point. Jesus Christ. 80s. Now we're all going to the phone. You know
Is
what?
he a left-handed hitter?
Yeah, we didn't even get that yet.
No.
No. Okay.
All right. What year did he play for the Mets in 1982? Let's just throw a fucking rule.
He did play for the Mets in
there you go.
1982.
There you go, boys. Google it up, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't even
Catcher.
really.
It's gonna be guessed.
It's not Stearns. Is it Hodges? On Hodges?
It is not Hodges.
Who the? Oh, you son of a bitch! Did Tony Metro love this man as a managerial option?
I just saw it.
Oh, Bruce Bochy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bruce Bochy. Like I was trying to say, like he's not a one year wonder.
That's
He's had good years as a manager, so I was like,
Was he ever a coach? Yeah.
That would have been a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we get the
Was he ever a
80s.
coach?
oh my god, I did not know this guy played for the Mets until this morning. It's crazy.
Until this morning.
And that's when I came up with the
Is-
game show.
I mean, I like my idea, but this got voted off my idea.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
think
so
that wraps it
2 hours and 20 minutes, boys. I think that was an overload. Hope you guys enjoyed us playing a little game. I'll let these guys have their exit and tagline to the end here. Thank you to Tony who joined us earlier, but he had to leave. We'll start with Frank about sports, and we'll head our way out.
Yep, Frank about sports. I see on the channel mostly Mets stuff, other MLB stuff as big news is happening. Maybe some occasional basketball stuff. Live streams talking to you guys about anything you want to, pretty much. So thank you for having me. And hopefully the Mets have a present baseball by the next time we do this. At least they better have one.
Oh boy, do I hope so. Mets talk with Hayden.
What's going on, everyone? Mets Talk with Hayden is the name. Raging is the game. I appreciate everyone for tuning into the stream as always. Feel free to check me out on my YouTube channel where I upload pretty much basic stuff, live streams, news updates. A lot of off-season stuff will be coming very shortly. Otherwise, LFGM. Let's freaking go Mets.
All right. The Rhino himself.
Yeah, content mostly probably going to be Rhino Hour podcast. I don't know if it's going to be weekly, bi-weekly. I don't know when I'm going to do them. I know maybe some wrestling, AEW content probably starting to come. And maybe MLB The Show eventually. Maybe Finest comes out on the 15th. Maybe we'll start streaming MLB again. Always fun talking to you guys. And as I think everybody knows now, we are full of useless information. We need to do better with our lives. But, you know, we do a show called Mets Weekly. So I guess we kind of need to know a bunch of useless crap.
Yeah. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody who stopped by, as well as Frank and Tony for also hosting this show on their channel. Multi-stream. Make sure, guys, to go sub to everybody, including Elias as well, who was not able to join us tonight. Let's go Mets. Let's get a freaking president of baseball operations. Let's just get a system going. Just try at least. So LFGM all, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys
Jesus.
next
Oh,
week.
sorry.
Good?
I'm sorry. Rhino got pissed off. Sorry about that.